Hi, welcome
Uh,
everyone. This is my personal hell. My name is Diamond. I am the GM of this game, probably. You guys successfully arrested a motherfucker last time. Hooray!
hurrah!
However,
Was he a father fucker too? Like, was he
there
bisexual?
was there is a problem though. All of your bodies were wrecked, and it wasn't just normal damage, punches and attacks that you guys took. That guy's stand, it multiplied pain. It multiplied the effects of drugs that wasn't even in your systems. And your bodies for like 3 days believed you guys were suffering from drugs you never took. Like that shit hurt, and it was an awful experience. You guys had to go to the hospital. You were not doing well. You guys stayed there for like about 7 days, just recovering. And Ken, I think you're the worst case because your shoulder stopped responding for like 4 of those days that you were in the hospital. Your shoulder fought, it wasn't there anymore. The shoulder that melted away, if you recall that.
Yep.
Like it was ass.
Damn, I don't
Okay,
get to
so
shit
you
talk.
guys spent
Yeah,
a week at the hospital. Uh, so Ken, Lotus, and Misty, I think you were fine-ish. I will say there were cops with all of you the entire time. John Preston kept going between you two. John Preston was like he has this like fucking poker face smile that he has at all times. But God, he was so mildly inconvenienced the entire time having to babysit the four of you. You could feel he was irritated. Like, this man was not happy to have an entire week of his life broken by you motherfuckers. He was
I'm
not
sorry,
happy.
referring it to it as him being so mildly inconvenienced is so fucking funny to me.
Yeah. And, Chameleon,
Hello.
I think you don't do well with needles, right?
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you were a
I
little
think she
more.
would kill someone before going into a hospital. I'll be perfectly honest.
They
Because
had
I'll,
to
dude,
fucking tie you
yeah,
up because you
she
needed
probably had
medical
to be
attention.
restrained because I don't think she's gone into all the details of her backstory. So her backstory is very obvious, but she had a very particular traumatic moment in a hospital as well. So she would not be happy to be in one.
Yeah, no, you had like 3 cops in your room with you to make sure to like just take the fucking medicine and don't run away. You need to heal.
I'll sleep it
Like,
off. Get off me.
yeah, no, you were tied up. You were under constant watch. John Preston was annoyed because whenever you would possibly escape, he had to show up to knock you down a notch. And he was like, there was a with everyone else, he was mildly inconvenienced. With you, he was just inconvenienced, and he hated it every second of it.
I imagine for 1 or 2 days, depending on she was allowed to interact with the party, she was on high, like, my
Nice
phobia is
balls,
triggered. I am
man.
super fucking angry, but she's been trying to generally be nicer. So after a day or two, she's like, okay, I'm gonna try to calm down. And she would force Preston to be like, I'll behave if you bring me candy every day.
He brings you candy every day. He doesn't want to deal with your bullshit. With that
She
being said,
behaves
you
after
guys
like 2 days
finally,
then.
it's been 1 week. I remember that today is the 24th of January. I keep track of days because I'm stupid. And
No, it's good to do, especially if there's like time problems.
Yeah, as a
yeah,
quick
no.
question, do we get
Timeline.
Resolve and Plot back this time?
Yes, you guys are already set. I don't think you guys will start a fight. Error. But
Hey, why are you looking at me like that?
yeah,
I
you
didn't
any
say.
You're
I
ugly.
totally didn't say anything before the session regarding
your
fighting.
resources
Oh my
restart.
god.
John Preston drops you all off. John Preston's like, okay, I have 2 wine bottles waiting for me. I'm never getting to a hospital with any of you, especially you, pointed chameleon, ever again. Goodbye.
I mean, I think I was pretty fine. I actually knew some of the doctors.
He didn't
I-
like.
Lotus is going to before Preston officially leaves, try to get Preston's attention. Like, hey, Preston.
Yeah,
Lotus is going to. Where did I put it? I think it's in here.
he stops
Spend
looking.
space. Spend.
You
Do you
can't.
not want?
Remember, glove, cuffs.
Right. Yeah. Lotus tries to push his hand through the wall. It's like.
He stops looking
How's-
because he knows you're gonna try that, and he knows you're not gonna find anything.
It's like Lotus is like, well, I was gonna give him a nice bottle of scotch, but fuck me, I suppose.
Yeah, he just like bye bye, and you see the three cops the Jack Frost guys, they have different levels of like sociability. The only one that didn't they kind of like kept switching places between you guys a lot. The only one that didn't go to visit Ken was Jax because he's still scared of having his face ripped off.
Absolutely.
Loser.
From
Yeah,
this
so
happened.
like maybe you guys even grew close a little bit with these guys because they are genuinely kind of chill and just trying to do their job. They don't want to hurt you guys. They're just kind of like, yeah, let's get this going. Let's make sure you guys are healed up and not run away stuff like that.
Can I like tangent a little? Just backtracking.
Yeah,
Because Misty has definitely been in that hospital before, maybe from overdosing, maybe from other things. I imagine
Mhm.
she's on a first name basis with a lot of the medical staff.
absolutely. Everyone's like, oh, hey Daniela. Some of them know your name.
They
and you're
don't
like,
know.
"Fuck."
They don't know that it's Daniela. They just know.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
hey, Miss D, how you doing?
Hey, Miss D, how
No,
you
they
doing?
Oh yeah,
Italian.
I'm
Just
going.
some.
Yeah, you got my room ready?
Yeah, they gotta. A few of them are excited to see you again because you've been away for so long. They were worried that you actually died for real.
In fact, Daniela, why do half the people here know who you are?
You know, I used to be like a junkie until about 3 weeks ago, right?
Right, yeah, never mind.
I love this. You forgot that way too easily. That's back.
I'm just like a really friendly one.
Ken,
Yeah,
I
you guys.
forget shit all the goddamn time.
You
I'm
guys
know.
see as
trying
the
my
Jack
best,
Frost
okay?
goes to their rooms.
Alright, well, we should probably get back to our rooms.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I'm
nice.
gonna pass the fuck out, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I've been cooped up for so long. I need to go do something. Don't know what.
Yeah, honestly.
You see Chameleon just eating some like Ferrero Rocher or whatever fuck you say it, like some fancy candy she bribed Preston out of
Yeah,
Preston.
Give me your
Preston.
candy.
Preston just gave you like some generic candies. It's nothing fancy. Just some like it's
She
sweet.
would have
It's nice.
definitely pushed for fancier because of the needles.
He every time they needed to like replace a serum in your vein, he would give you like a fancy candy to distract you, but otherwise normal candy. He's not spending
Yeah,
as much
right.
money as it is probably
She's a
should.
hoarder, so I imagine she definitely saved some. She's eating like,
Yep.
is it how you say it, Ferrero Rocher? Like
Oh.
the fancy candy that is fancy in quotes, but it's not fancy.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Ken would speak up. You kept on calling it Ferrero Rocher. It's Ferrero Rocher. It's
I don't
Rocher. Rocher.
I have an
Rocher.
accent, okay?
Lotus is going
Yeah.
to like sort of shoulder Chameleon's like, hey, can I have one?
Yeah, I was about to say I don't care about the name. Do you want one?
Well, fuck yeah, hand me them.
She will offer the chocolate to the team as a
Thank
whole, not team
you.
the person.
Reaches through the PC monitor. Hey Tim, you want some chocolate?
But yeah, she was
Guinness.
about to share before being corrected. Yeah, you want some? She looks to Miss D.
You want some chocolate milk?
Ferrero Rocher, I guess chocolate milk. I don't know, it's
Oh
good.
shit! Yeah, no, we gotta get some groceries. We've been away for a week.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Wait,
I
did I
think a
even
lot of
have
the
anything in my
barbecue left.
fridge?
Shit,
Oh
do
my
we leave
God.
shit in the fridge?
I
Ken,
mean,
as
we still
you
have the barbecue
start to
leftovers.
walk in, you guys see as Carrie and Crystal's like, oh God, where have you guys been? Says Crystal.
Hospital.
Just damn, just
Yeah.
like what time of day is it?
Let's say it's like I don't know about high noon.
I know.
All right,
Like
Bonjour.
just got
Yeah.
just got discharged type of time.
Yeah, it was a
What?
rough
Episode.
incident, but
Like after 11 a.m. noon? Kind of noon? I'm not familiar with
It's
times in
lunchtime.
English.
Lunchtime noon.
Gotcha. I'm just not as
Yeah.
familiar with like those kind of terms. I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
high noon is usually like when a cowboy goes to like have a shootout. Like it's high noon,
Yeah, 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'll be
12
honest,
o'clock.
I just thought it was like a cool way to like shoot someone because I've only heard it.
No, it's
Nah,
about like
an
the time of
actual
day, high
thing.
noon. Yeah, but Chris
Yeah,
was like,
no.
Jesus
Interesting.
Christ, I was already sick for him, guys.
Yeah,
Seriously.
no. Let Lotus just kind of like leans, like not even like using his arms to rest, just sort of like sits in one of the chairs and like head to the table. Not quite a slam, but it's like exhausted sort of deal. It's like, yeah, hey, looks up. You know the ghost shit that was telling you about, well, you know, during the Cockroach King meat fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sort of like squints and like has like a like very exhausted look to his face. It's like, yeah, I had to deal with multiple of those shits.
You see as a carryover, like, God damn, ghosts do be like that, huh? Pretty sure I killed a
Yeah.
ghost when I was like 5. That was crazy.
Yeah,
So
no,
you
but these
killed
ghosts
them?
have hands.
Oh, yeah, I
fight.
imagine. 5-year-old me didn't have too many hands, just a gun.
Yeah, it looks towards Crystal. It's like, yeah, you know, the one that we kind of had to interact with, the one you could see, you know, the wearable one. Yeah,
Yeah?
let's just say Lotus like takes his face, scrunches up as if he's thinking, pondering how much
Scrunch.
information. Yes, Grunch, pondering how much information he should actually say, but then
Crystal's
realizes,
like, hey,
yeah,
look.
this is a comfort person. I'm going to say some information. Yeah, let's just say, sort of penthouse situation. One person's ghost had the ability to make other people very, very under the influence of drugs. And it was to the point where our bodies afterwards, even though the effects were not real at all, it made our bodies feel like that we were on it for a copious amount of time. So
Jesus
we
Christ.
literally had to go through a detox program for a week.
Oh no, that sucks.
You're
Oh,
telling
right.
me.
Sorry, honey, give me 1 second. Hey, Chameleon, was it? Says Crystal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you're
Hey,
gonna call me.
can you, um, confirm something for me real quick? A guy kind of showed up here looking for you.
A guy? What kind?
Yeah,
Immediately
I,
rushes over. What kind of guy?
kind
Oh,
of
So he
old
had a
dude,
massive.
oh no.
kind of old dude with gray hair, wearing some like glasses, and he looked sketchy as hell. But he was like, just show a picture of me and ask and like call my number for me when she arrives or something like that.
Uh,
I don't
She showed
know.
you a picture of you?
He asked for a pic. He look. She pulls out her phone and she shows you a picture of a certain someone.
My
Let me.
father?
Lotus is already like hands on
I'm
his
pretty
head, like,
sure I know
oh
who it
no, god
is.
damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's him. Lotus
What the
pipes
hell is
up.
he looking for me?
Yo,
Lotus
that
like
guy
looks
can
at the
get
picture
it.
as well. It's like looks over at Cam. I don't know, Cam. I think you might have to pay the piper.
Well, I didn't do
Honestly,
shit.
I don't know who that guy
Yeah,
is, but he can get it.
I don't know. I mean,
Eh,
Lotus looks towards Daniela. It's like he cannot get it. He can't get shit besides some information. Man's nuh-uh. No, he can't get shit.
should I
Look.
Damn,
Worry?
I
way to
genuinely have
kill
no
a
clue
girl
what I
screw.
did this time. I know I fuck up a bunch, and I actually wanted to talk to you
Hey,
about that a
man,
little bit.
Should I?
God forbid
mm,
I be bisexual.
Okay, so
Wait, you
should
tried
I?
to fuck
2
him? What?
questions. Should I
Hold
Do you
be
up.
know
worried
what? Do you know what
about
he
Let
can
him
get
Crystal
me?
showing
talk.
up?
I don't think
Uh,
so. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Look, if you
He's a
know the guy, I
bastard,
guess
but he's a bitch. But that's about it.
call him or something. I don't
Okay.
know. That guy
Okay,
was
hold on.
weird.
Okay.
I'm
Hold on,
90%
okay.
sure he had a fucking sawed-off shotgun somewhere in his coat.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay,
Yeah,
just okay.
yeah.
so-
Okay,
Let's.
things are a little messy. Sorry, things are a bit messy. Just okay. He came here asking for me. He showed you a picture of me and told you to call him when I came. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently he was looking for you for some reason.
Did he say the reason?
No. I asked about it, but he kept being cryptic about it. I almost called the cops on the guy.
Yeah, Lotus pipes up. It's
I'ma
like
be
you think he's
real.
ever.
You see, she
Lotus
points
pipes
to
up.
like Carrie, and she's like, Carrie's like, you see Carrie pull out a fucking like the same baseball bat that Crystal had the other day. She's like, I almost hit him in the head with the bat.
I would have
Should've.
appreciated that, honestly.
Yeah, Lotus looks towards Chameleon's like, yeah. Oh boy, man. I mean, when you call him, let me be in the room too, because he knows me too.
Yeah, yeah. So, it sounds more like he wants you. She motions towards lady here.
Crystal.
Wants you to call to let him know that I'm back, and if I'm guessing, he's probably gonna show up.
Should I?
I mean,
It's
that's
fucking
up
cool.
to you, Chameleon.
yeah, Chameleon,
Yes.
it must sound like he wants you to call him. He just left you a rain check or a notification to call him.
Oh, I misunderstood then. I understood that he wanted her to call him when I came
I
back.
think he just wanted to know about you and contact you somehow. I don't know.
Maybe,
I don't know the
hear me
guy.
out. Lotus looks like sits up, turns the swivel chair over to Chameleon. What if he's worried about you?
You guys
That'd
be
do
fucked
know I know
up.
where he lives, right?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true,
you
but
know.
we haven't been alive for about a week.
Yeah.
So I think he must have had some character development. I think he's actually maybe starting to care.
Or he wants to
I know
kill
that's
us.
a bit.
She
Well, he
that
might
pants at you.
I don't
Right.
think he would ever kill either of us. I think we can do a job pretty good, and I think we're too useful to him
No,
alive
no,
than
no, no.
dead.
I think he might want to kill us. Like Miss D gestures at herself and the other outlier.
mean-
I'd kill him first.
Sorry, just to clarify, who is this guy?
We should probably not be talking in a
Uh,
place this public about this shit.
Yeah,
Sorry to
probably
bother
not.
ya.
It's
No,
budding-
I'm gonna be honest. I'm chill being ignorant. You guys do your own thing if that's okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
no,
Let's go
fair
to
enough.
Really
our
respectful.
room.
They should move to a
Actually,
room.
let's go to my room. It's probably least likely to be bugged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, all of our rooms
Hey,
are probably bugged, at least
Hey,
by the police.
Lotus.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you watch movies too often?
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah, me.
Not too much of a
It's
movie
been-
person, but I can get into them.
Yeah, there's been a new action movie from fucking who's the guy, Keanu Reeves, coming out, and I thought it'd be a fun little action.
Oh shit, that
You know?
that sounds fun. I'm down.
Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow if that's okay.
I don't think I have. Should we have? Don't think there's shit tomorrow. How much time did we say Preston gave us off?
He never
gave
mentioned
time
anything.
off. I don't think we got time off. I think
So there's might be a chance Preston wants us back in action tomorrow.
yeah.
I think he would give us more of an advance notice. Ken is
Well,
like
he
poking
usually
his head
sounds
out the
like
door
a-
here.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
don't think he
guys-
likes us.
You guys do recall that usually a pattern in the missions is you guys receive a note with at least like a day before the event. You guys prepare, and then the mission happens a few days later, or at least a day later. So at the very least, he's gonna notify eventually when a target pops up.
Wow.
We haven't gotten a notification yet because they're handed personally to us,
Mm-hmm.
not through the mail. Lotus like scrunches his face, thinking, "No, I don't
mean-
think he's gonna call us tomorrow. But we might get shit. We might get some tomorrow." But turns towards Crystal. Yeah, I think I'll be free.
Yeah, it's a date then.
Lotus like there's a very much a audible like ... Oh,
Sorry, should I?
no, unexpected is all.
You hear Care from your side. You get him, girl. Woo!
Lotus, for the first time ever, at least to the rest of the party's information, despite all the times Lotus has been a little flirt, this is the first time Lotus himself is blushing.
Eyebrow raise.
I do get that your life is adventurous, so if you do end up missing out, I get it. I'm not stupid, you know.
Well, that
But
takes it like a huge exhale. Shit, you caught me off guard with that one, huh?
you don't have to go, you know. I just thought I might put the offer up.
I mean, I'll definitely have to think about it, though. It's more so leaning like 70-30, yes? I'll give you a text.
Yeah. Good luck at talking about the weird creep man in the fucking trench coat. Weird guy. Good luck with
Yeah,
that.
no. All of those words describing that man, 100% accurate. Yeah, he's a character. He's a character, that's for sure.
She waves you off.
Waves back.
Bye.
Bye. You see,
Oh.
Carrie waves all of you off like she just thumbs up. She's very energetic.
Waves back too.
Million gives like a little nod and then continues.
Misty like gives a nice little casual wave.
Ken's already gone down the hallway, open it up.
Yep.
Ken clicks open the apartment and walks in. Or not apartment, but hotel room.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that we'd still have the panini press out.
Say, hey, Ms. D, coming?
Oh yeah. Sorry. My shadow isn't.
Shadowing? Alright.
Man.
Oh, I think Ken went into the other room. Let me check.
Nah, he's
that
not
was-
allowed to be.
quickly.
He's not allowed to be in anyone else's room unless it's yours.
Wait, I thought we were all gathering in Measley's room.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. Let me just
Sorry, I had to go put away
knock,
some
knock,
things.
knock.
Phase through the wall.
No,
Nope.
no, you don't. Dude, get back there.
Sorry, I wanted to double check on the apartment, make sure nothing was missing.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Good point.
It's been a hot minute, and
It's been 1 week.
It has been
it's been a hot.
1 week since you looked at me.
There's probably a shitload of dust.
All right, get in.
Yeah, no, it's well
Whee!
kept.
Shit's
Panini
down.
press is still where we left it.
Lotus like puts both hands up.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Yep.
How the hell are
At
the
least we
seats?
didn't leave it in the wall
Yeah.
this time.
And Camille just sinks down on the chair. Exhausted even after a week on the hospital.
Yeah, Lotus is just going to go like do a quick check of just to see if shit's been bugged, because there's no guarantee that it hasn't been bugged. But
Roll
it's like,
brains.
Why
I'm
are you
looking
fucking
for
bugs?
I'm not fucking nothing. I'm not fucking nothing. I'm looking for bugs. But then again, I haven't had a house in long distance stare.
Hey, can I
time.
try something?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I'm going to try
As
and use my
Lotus is
stand.
like on the ground.
Rather,
like,
I'm
looking
gonna try and
underneath
use
the
my
beds.
my cool. I'm gonna try and use my cool shadow shit. Misty's going to step
don't
into
think
the
you
center of the
can.
room.
We have our
Yeah.
gloves.
Do we have our cuffs?
Yeah.
Misty's gonna go to the bathroom to get out of them. Or wait,
You're
no.
gonna notify the
Wait, no,
cops
that's
again.
a whole new problem.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
Forgot.
I could help out a
Daniela,
bit.
Daniela, they live across the street. Not the street, but you know what I mean, the hallway.
Oh.
What is a hallway but not for pedestrian street?
It is a car.
A
It is
hall-
a car.
A hallway is just a street for indoor foot traffic. Anyways, Diamond, could I roll to check around with my broken dreams in a 4x6 frame trade?
Ooh.
You inspect the entire room. Yep. You checked every little cranny, every little spot. You're used to cleaning like places very tightly. So just checked, like, even inside little places that shouldn't be opened up, they're like, yep, no bugs. This place has never been bugged.
Okay, we're clean. I can like settles in the chair. I checked the cabinets, the corners, the bathroom, the lampshades. I checked the plugs. Yeah, we're clean. If anything, I would more so expect kind of like taps on the cuffs. These to be bugged, but considering John Preston's ever reacted to anything we said with these on, I think we're
Because
good.
I don't think Preston gives two shits.
Is there a radio in here, like a radio alarm clock or anything like that?
There might be an alarm clock, but not a radio.
Oh,
Miss-
looking for a radio?
Misty-
Yeah, let me do something. Lotus, again, forgetting he has the glove on, tries to push his hand through the floor, and it just you hear his
Slap.
wrist pop. No, yeah, you hear his wrist pop from the force.
But this, you shouldn't be doing that. Right
Misty's
after
gonna
we get
like
that. Yeah,
step out, go to the other room. Is there an alarm clock of any kind?
That
feels like the kind of thing you'd have in a motel.
Yeah, there was one in your room as well. Or like,
Yeah, Misty's
probably
going
one.
to grab the one or ones in this room.
Okay,
Go
one.
over here. Set it at the door. Plug it into the wall. Set it to go off in exactly a minute. Do the
Mm-hmm.
same thing with this one, but over at this door.
Okay.
And then and then
Daniela, what you
after
doing?
a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, and alarms go off. Okay, it drowns out the noise. We gotta talk quiet.
Okay, but it's kind of
Okay.
annoying trying to talk over alarms.
No, we talk
Go.
quiet near each other, which kind of like
Okay,
pulls them in
but-
closer. And then any bugs they have aren't going to be as close, and they're going to hear the alarm clock instead of us.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, Lotus is going
Ow.
to, because he's still laying on the floor, sort of like roll his ass over here. He's laying on the ground for this.
You wanna exchange seats? I don't mind.
This shit comfy.
Give me a second.
As he
Alright.
said,
Like,
is not comfortable.
You
give me a second. I have a fun idea. Like, Ken's gonna go over to the bed and like take off the comforter and the sheet and put it over Misty and Lotus. He has essentially made a human pillow for it.
I
all of us to
honestly,
crowd
odds are
into.
we're not even being bugged.
Yeah, no.
You aren't. You won the roll.
Yeah, Ken got max roll. We're not being fucking bugged. But now we're just in the
This
blanket
is
form.
cute though. I love this.
You know,
Lotus
this
is wishing he had a flashlight.
With
do
a
I
plot
have a
point, you
flashlight?
might.
Hold on.
I'm not that petty to have a flashlight with a plot point.
I mean, you have a cell phone.
Oh yeah, we have phones. I
You
was
think,
like, we have
you
phones.
think Lotus remembers he has a phone?
Give me a second. Ken's gonna pull out his cell phone and shake it a bit, and then put it in the center of this impromptu blanket fort. There we go. You know, I used to do this a lot when I was much younger with all my friends at sleepovers. Good
Oh
times.
god. Yeah, I haven't had
What?
one of these since my college days.
College? You were making pillow forts in college?
I mean, you know, like you call it friends. Sometimes you have a girls' night. You do silly things like these.
You know, you are right. I was invited to a couple of girls' night sleepovers because
Yeah, you know, you gotta feed your inner child. That
Lotus
kind of shit.
looks at Ken. It's like, you've been invited to girls' night. You're not, huh?
You know what? You're invited to girls' night now. This is girls' night, officially.
All right.
I
so
No,
mean,
then-
look, I always mesh more with the girls than the boys. It was
it's noon.
it sure is. He gives Chameleon a tiny little pat on the head.
You guys are all honorary girls.
William
now.
blushes out of like embarrassment. You get the feeling that she wants to say something that usually she would like retort like don't do that, but she's holding back her tongue and just looks embarrassed.
Ken gives you a
Just
knowing
trying so
look
hard.
and like a little smile. All right, so what are we
Chameleon's a
talking about in that
girly.
super secret
Okay,
blanket fort?
so does anyone like any boys?
What?
Oh my god, usually Usually, it's truth or dare, Misty. You have to do that first. You can't just come out and ask
I
it.
mean, I used to
No,
flirt with
no.
Richard.
Maybe in your
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's why I'm
why?
saying he might be. That's why the papa might be paid. Looks towards Cam. I think you flirted a bit too close to the sun, and he might actually care about you now.
It
I
was
get.
a joke. Like, I mean,
You made him
I
catch
didn't.
feelings.
I don't really care. Like, look,
Yeah, I
Richard
mean
is
that
Richard's mafia. He's mafia scum, but he was the
chameleon.
closest thing I
That's
had for a friend for a long
that's how
time.
you get very weird one-sided relationships.
Yeah,
I
look, you can't just
know.
play with a boy's heart by giving him mixed signals. You have to tell him
He's an old
how you
man.
feel. Ken with
Oh,
the
I mean,
smug little shit-eating grin this whole time.
I mean, with how much of a hermit he is, I mean, he might be physically old man, but
I fucking
you
hate you
know,
all.
I think
mean,
he
I
might be
don't-
closer to your age, so it'd work out
But
perfectly, you know.
I'm 29. How old is Richard, Dia?
5 years old.
I'm 13.
I
He's a
think
vampire.
last I checked,
Ooh, yeah, he's a
uh,
vampire.
if you look at him,
Yeah.
he looks okay. His hair is gray, but
That could be due to stress, though.
his beard is black. So when you look at
Yeah.
his face, it feels like he's like 40ish, 50ish, in that range.
I think
Of
40s
age.
makes more sense. Maybe late 30s at the earliest. To me.
Yeah, he never
at
told you
least.
his age.
Yeah, no, Chameleon very much like essentially harassed him because she had no other friends. Let me see. Yeah. Look, I don't give a shit about flirting with people. I don't do it a lot. Sometimes you have to do it on the streets to get something. We get out something, and I did what I had to do. But with Richard, it was, never turned into anything. I just messed with him, and it got to him, and it was fun. It was
Lotus
like
all
having a
this time is
friend.
like Lotus is like moving his eyebrows up and down, like sure. Like mentally, he's
Uh-huh.
like going, yeah.
Look, I'm being genuine here. It wasn't healthy or made a lot of sense, but I didn't have friends for a long
Okay,
time.
you know this shit's not bugged. I'm gonna turn off the alarm clocks. This shit's getting annoying. Hold up.
Yeah, no,
Off.
okay.
Look,
Yeah, no, there are no alarms or there are no bugs anywhere in the room.
Off.
But
look, to me, I really thought, I talked to you
Look.
about it. He didn't give a shit about me.
Lotus
I thought he did.
kind of like knocks on the pillow floor. It's like, may I enter?
what's the
Oh
password?
my god.
Shit. Girly Pop 310.
Ken
I
pushes
think
open
it's
the flap.
acceptable.
You're
Let's
making
go.
fun of
Close
me
enough.
right now.
It was 420, but
It was girly pop 420.
yeah,
Ah, damn, so close.
so
Yeah.
close. It's not a chameleon gone.
No,
Like I said, he was the closest thing I had to a friend for years. You know, when I met him, it wasn't threatening compared to like all the other people I knew. It wasn't dangerous. So I just messed with him. I had fun. Could laugh. Even if I stressed him out. And he was really easy to track, honestly. I could always found where he lived. It was a little weird probably. But I don't know. I don't
So-
think he says he doesn't care about me. He said that. You saw that, Lotus. I thought he was my friend. And then he
no,
fucking
yeah, no,
left
I
me
know.
to
I
shit.
know.
I really
Yeah,
doubt
we're
he
just
cares.
messing with you, but genuinely, and I'm not joking when I say this, there might be a chance that he's just a rough and tumble sort of exterior type of person, which he like does not wear his emotions on his sleeves at all, for he has no sleeves to show his emotions on. So I think he'd just be, I think he's, what's the terminology I'm kind of looking for? Romantic,
on a
not
facade.
romantically, but like relationshiply oppressed. he probably has no good relationships with any other people. He thinks everything is a business, some sort of exchange to him.
A bond.
It, listen,
I love
Ken's
bombs.
face kind of goes serious for a second.
Mhm.
Some people have a lot of trouble expressing their feelings because they don't know what those feelings are, especially in dangerous lines of work or in places where you need to be professional. If you stay, if you put on a mask for long enough, you forget how to wear your real face. So he may just be having trouble internalizing his concern for you in a way that is healthy and can be reconciled with his job. As I assume an informant, you said? He kind of like looks over to
Misty
Lotus.
like
Lotus
holds up
gives a
her
thumbs up.
hand.
Yeah, essentially he's the information guy.
Ooh, we have
Miss-
a caller. We have a caller from Miss D. Go forth.
Hey, I think it was easier to express my emotions when I couldn't comprehend them because I was high.
I'm
I
not
just said what
getting
was
high
on my
around
mind.
him. I mean,
That
I've
is
gotten
good.
drunk around him.
Throw a rock at him.
The door's closed.
Yeah,
He's just walking by.
I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but some time ago, when we just started walking, one time when I ran away, I slept on his house, like on the floor, so I had nowhere else to go.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah,
I was like, that was very, very early on, but yeah.
yeah.
you've grown a lot since then, but he hasn't had that same experience. He's still in the especially with events as they are with the burst and just being a
Yeah,
mafioso
he
and
does
being
that.
in the mafia or mafia adjacent in general.
Mm.
If they may put more importance on the mask than on their genuine feelings, so I think that he is concerned for you. If he came to check on you, and there was no benefit to him, that means that he does care about you in some way, shape, or form.
Maybe.
Even
I just don't.
even if he finds himself saying otherwise.
Maybe. I just.
Lotus
I don't
gives
know.
a
Maybe
thumbs
it's a
up.
job thing. But like, did we tell you like he was kind of in charge of the burst thing a little bit before? I don't know. It was messy, but
I can
you
imagine
you
it
said
the way it feels, but
Ken, you said a second ago I've grown. You really think that?
of course.
Yeah,
Of
you've
course,
honestly, besides from, the penthouse,
I was
you
gonna talk
have,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, you've grown considerably less, angry.
I'm glad.
I think that
I was a shithead
towards
in the house, so I wanted to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, no, he
Yeah.
deserved that shit, but
yeah, I
Yeah.
think that honestly, you being able to channel your anger into someone who, even if we may disagree, you thought deserved it is good. And that was an extremely stressful situation for everyone. And you handled yourself. You didn't run off by yourself without telling us. You kept everybody in contact. Professionally, you did great, and I think that even with all the bullshit we dealt with, you did really good considering the situation, especially in that situation.
yeah, Lotus like shakes his head, like nods, yeah. But yeah.
Ken
You
like
see her
pat,
eyes kind of start to water, and she
He put-
blinks very quickly, trying to hold the tears back.
Ken puts
Oh.
his hand on your shoulder. You've
Lotus
done a
sits
lot.
up.
Ken puts a hand on Chameleon's shoulder. You've been doing really good recently, and like I said before, after that first mission, I'm even more proud of you than I was then.
You know
okay.
what? I'm proud of all of you. Misty kind of like tries to wrap in all three of the other party members into like this big hug.
Yeah, Chameleon allows herself to be
Aw.
hugged, but she's
Yeah,
she's not hugging back
Lotus,
just yet. She's kind
I
of
feel
like
I feel
fighting
like,
against crying.
yeah, I feel like Lotus, as soon as like Daniela tries to get everybody into a hug, takes the opportunity to reach over to Cam and like bring her into the hug.
Yeah, she'll
And
allow
already
it,
had
but she's definitely like fighting the tears right now. So she's not hugging back, but she's definitely allowing it, and it definitely means a lot. She's just kind of like trying not to
Man.
break down.
Lotus notices and he like sort of mumbles like, "Man, why do I have to keep saying this? You know it's okay to cry, right? This is a safe space."
What about the cops?
We don't worry.
We don't worry
Nobody
about
else
the
matters
cops.
right now. We don't worry.
Chameleon very slowly wraps around her hands around the group hug. Sorry,
Yay.
I'm not used to
Oh,
this.
don't be
apologize.
sorry. New experiences are weird and scary, especially when you're not used to affection, like platonic or romantic affection.
Are you a
Yeah.
psychologist?
I think
Lotus looks directly at the camera at the player who's studying psychology as a major. Maybe. I did read a lot of books.
look,
Wow, that's
Me-
kind of gay.
My mentor was very heavy on steal as many books as possible.
I was not to make this about me. I had to deal with a lot when I was training with Haman Mortal, and that you learn a
Yeah,
lot about
And
how to
you think
deal with.
back to those times, just because I want to drop this little bit of lore. You remember that the therapy of Hamon's view on emotion is, hey, embrace your hatred. It is very good. Also, embrace your love. Very good. You
Embrace
you leave
your
any of those
gay.
out of your emotions, you're gonna kill yourself with Hamon Mortal. So you better hold both of those emotions very hard.
Back in the present, Ken kind of speaks up. We all have a lot in our past that we have been repressing for a very long time, and I just want to say that when I see everyone, when I see he like looks over to Chameleon. When I saw you get angry, I saw that it was justified, and that you knew that that anger was something that needed to be said in that moment. Even if I don't agree with you, you expressed it very well. But at this point, Ken pulls out a handkerchief from underneath his turtleneck, and he like
Hanky chiff.
he very slowly, like a little bit cautiously, he like pats Chameleon's
Consumes it.
eyes, like
Eat it.
no, he like
He
kinda
eats the handkerchief.
no, no, I'm
It's
not
a
a
show
goat.
of dominance. It's a mating ritual.
I look Chameleon dead in the eye. Look at my French ways. Nom nom. But no,
Well done.
he takes a little pink cloth handkerchief and like lightly dabs at Chameleon's eyes and then gives it to her.
She'll take Lee very slowly, and then I forgot how you say it in English, but she'll rub it around her eyes, just cleaning it up a bit.
Yeah.
So thank you. Sorry, it's just
Stop
keep-
saying sorry. Cam, if you say sorry again, I'll headbutt you.
Don't apologize for feeling what you feel.
okay. It's
Only
just
apologize.
I keep running. I learned so much, but there's so little, and there's so many loose ends, and now I'm chasing after a dead man, and I'm not. I just want to. I don't know. I just want
It's
to know
going-
why, I guess.
There's going to be a lot that you don't know right now. And with all the things that happened at the penthouse and all the things that we've learned, it's okay not to know how to feel right now. But let yourself feel however comes naturally. Okay?
It's just everything is anger and angry and frustrated at everything because I was just there. I was just there, and when I've met those two, they did not care. It never cared, and it ruined my whole damn life, and they just never cared. And then I get other names that maybe I will find. It will. They won't care anyways. And the one name that I need, the one person that I need above all, is a trickster bastard that apparently died in an island full of lava, and it just doesn't make any sense.
We live in
don't
a
know.
bizarre world where
He said the name.
There's
He said the
going-
thing. Kill him.
He said the name. He
we
said the
live,
thing.
we live
Wrap
in a
it
very
all up. He said the thing.
Chameleon will return in Avengers Infinity War.
We're
No,
gonna
the
kill
Ken
Chameleon.
keeps going on. I can't. I don't think that any of us can truly know the depths of what you're experiencing, but we are here for you, and we care about you, and we want you to be happy.
Yeah.
And I think that, not to assume, but that anger is natural, and that hatred is something that comes with every human experience. But you've had something to hate for so long. I think it's going to be important to find what you're living to love. Just a sappy little thing Hamon used to tell me, but you can't live without hatred or love. Both lives on the extreme are empty. Vengeance or petty, selfish happiness. You can't do one. You can't go into either extreme. And speaking of love, Misty,
Huh?
don't think you're getting excluded from this. We're having an emotional moment now. This is girls'
Oh,
night.
okay. Misty kind of like moves, flops like in front of Lotus, as if she's on like one of those therapy chairs.
Misty,
Like sort of like leaning
I-
up against Lotus, or
I'm gonna say yeah.
all right, I'm cool with that.
It's like a two-part Freud couch. Misty, I'm very proud of you for dealing with everything that happened at the penthouse. I know that that must have been rough, especially considering what you've been going through very recently. But I appreciate that you came back to us. Okay.
Ooh,
Um,
actually, give me a second. Grabs a comb. All right. Lotus takes off Daniela's beanie, starts brushing her hair. I mean, if this is girls' night, then we're doing hair.
yeah.
Oh, God, I haven't been able to do my hair in a while. It's too long. Kind of like
Lotus points
pushes
at
up one of the
Ken.
things.
You're next.
I feel like
Oh.
it's very important to know that Misty's hair is fucking terrible. It has been in that beanie and unwashed and uncombed for way too long.
Oh, I think we've established that Chameleon had to do a crazy hair routine to like recover her hair because of all the years in the
Yeah.
streets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God,
Yeah, so
both of
we'll
your
probably
hair
have to bring
is
some of that.
I find it so funny. The pink-haired fucks are the ones with good hair.
Oh no,
I'm-
Lotus's hair is dyed hair that has not been maintained at all. It used to be red, and it's now faded to pink.
Ha!
Yeah.
Lotus, don't think that you're going to be able to escape. I have a bottle of red dye in my fashion bag. Don't think you're going to be able to escape, huh?
Lotus
Yeah,
did not say that out loud.
I think
I
I
know.
think Chameleon was like pushed to like take more care of herself by the group, but because she was rooming with Ken, I imagine it was probably influenced by Ken's taking care of
Okay.
like self-care
Yeah.
routine. She was like, okay, I'll do
Yeah.
it too.
Just to clarify, Ken was saying that like I've seen your roots. I can still see the dye in there. You haven't been taking care of your routine for the hair, huh?
Lotus pauses. Sort of like looks away. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. As Lotus continues to do Miss Daniela's hair.
Don't think we're going to get away with this. This is girls' night now.
No, I think I am gonna get away with this.
No, you're not. No. Ken is like, my fashion bag's in the other room. But if it weren't, I'd be getting out my supplies right now.
Go get it. I'm still a
None?
bit. I appreciate
at
the
all.
words, Ken. I do. I'm a bit out of
Nah,
it.
we're
still.
trapped by we're trapped with the societal call of girls' night. You ain't leaving.
I mean, it's
You're
just
not
not
getting it.
okay. I still
We are
got a
not
few
going.
questions, but okay.
Oh,
Okay.
speaking of not leaving, or it is not a good
Oh, God.
transition, but looks towards Cam. So you gonna call him, or you're not gonna call him?
Yeah, I was. I mean, if he does care, it's probably better that I call him like alone. You know, he might feel
Yeah.
ambushed.
Oh no,
But
completely understandable. So
but
probably gonna do that a little bit later, I'd assume, right?
yeah, I do got a question for you, mostly, but it's more probably the pressing vengeance path shit
Oh.
for me. So maybe we should leave it for later. Like, go something I could try to do to share with you all. But it's also more depressing shit. So probably not for girls' night. We've done enough of that.
Cam,
Probably.
Cam, I think we have seen just about the depths of each one of us here.
You.
I've
What I'm
shown you
saying
all
is,
my
I think
strength.
we
Nothing can
want to
top
see it.
Yeah.
I just don't want
We
to
ha-
ruin the mood because now you're like I like doing your hair and having fun. You know, I don't mind like doing it later.
That's the thing about
Chameleon,
girls'
we're
night.
Well, I'll
Girls'
do
night
your
is not
hair
just good
as you
time.
answer. How about that?
What?
Uh,
What did you say?
I'll do your hair. Come here.
Sure.
Okay.
Um,
So I think that we
Just-
have a hair square going on. I'm going to do
Yeah.
Lotus. Well, Lotus
don't
does
know-
Miss D, while Miss D does Chameleon. Chameleon, no offense intended, but I think that I will take care of my own hair later.
yeah,
Like,
I
no
don't.
offense.
No offense taken. I'm not good with that shit.
I use my own conditioner. It's a hobby.
I've seen it. That I have my own stuff. You literally recommended it to me. I know.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, no, Ken. I think I've seen the bathroom. 2/3 of the shelf space in that bathroom is just your product.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not like
I
there
also-
was. It's not like there was much other product being used, huh?
I
Kind of
mean,
like a smug grin towards Chameleon.
to be fair, it's a pretty big comparison. Curly hair needs a lot of shit. A
Yeah.
lot. We got an army in there. Okay,
Let's
I
see.
think. I think I probably only use 2 of those bottles most of the time.
Yeah, you really need to take more care of the split ends. I can tell that, eh, having your hair all done up for these streets doesn't exactly do it any favors. No offense.
Yeah, it's just I've been trying a lot of the products, but then they don't work, so I just leave them on the counter, and I think I have too many of them now. So, but something will work eventually. Maybe Miss D will
Eventually.
figure something out. Curly hair is a nightmare. You have no idea. Says the player that also has curly hair.
Okay, but the Chameleon, to address your earlier concern, girls' night isn't just about a gossip and talking about positive self-reinforcement. Girls' night is also a time-honored tradition where honesty comes first. It's okay
Yeah.
to
Love
talk smack,
honesty.
and it's also okay to talk about yourself.
Talk smack, like shit talk.
What if I
Yeah,
want to
no,
talk
usually
smack about myself?
we don't allow that here. I mean, self-deprecation is like okay, but also it's much more fun to shit talk other girls. Trust me, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Eh,
that and the more you associate jokes with self-deprecating humor, the brain does some funky shit.
yeah,
When you
I
tie
agree with that.
if you tie your self-worth into how you can depreciate your own self-worth, that is not healthy. Trust me, you see, I was just about to do it. I was just about to say just like me, but you see, that is the problem.
Mhm.
Pointed finger
I-
from Ken.
I see it.
It's like very
and
violently
Chameleon,
points a finger at himself.
yeah, Chameleon
He's, like,
nods
pointing
very
upwards.
slowly as I imagine Miss D's hands are in her hair, so she doesn't move her head a whole ton. She's
I mean, like,
careful,
Ken's-
like you're not. Go ahead.
That I feel like Cam, you two should switch seats.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah, if
so
Miss
that way
D's
Miss
gonna
D
do
can
your
continue.
hair, Cam, then yeah.
And I can do Lotus's, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if we can shit talk, I know he's not like girls' night gossip, but JoJo Star
Yeah,
looks at Lotus.
Yeah, as soon as you
Yeah.
say Josh Joestar, Lotus stops doing Daniela's hair for a second. And you can see written on his face just anger, just frustration as he
Very
grips
bark,
the
bark, bark.
as he grips the brush tighter, as like he's white knuckling the brush, like his grip's that tight.
Alright, probably not a girls' night talk. We can talk about that later if you
Look.
want. And you can see that she's also getting really angry, but she's trying to like defuse the situation.
Lotus puts the brush down because he knows if he continues to brush her hair, it will do more damage than it's worth.
Misty's just kind of sitting here.
Just chilling.
Look, I know it's probably not good to pry, but also we can acknowledge that this isn't a typical girls' night. Do
We're
you
not
want
typical
to spill?
girls.
Do you
Yeah, there's
want to
two
spill
boys
the
here.
tea?
No,
Eh,
you're gay.
I
it
don't care
doesn't
about
matter.
that.
I look. Let's just say girls weren't worried about inviting me over, but
Look.
not what I meant. I mean, we're all like adult criminals, and we have a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
just,
mafia ties.
it's
So,
just. Look, I need information on the bastard, but it looks like
know-
it's a sensitive topic for you, so I don't
Hmm.
wanna I get ruin the mood, you know? I just said it.
Lotus like takes a second and thinks, looks towards Ken. I think our crimes kind of disparage your own because you just murdered one person, right? And that was about it.
I was I supposed to count? She kind of looks away.
No,
look,
Ken, not
so,
Chameleon.
uh, Ken kind of like goes quiet for a second.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No. Last I checked, he's still alive. Is it
Ah.
weird to say that like I don't like talking about it because I don't? It's girls' night. I'll be completely honest. As he kind of like
No,
straightens
you
up
don't.
a bit.
You don't
I
have to
didn't.
talk about shit you don't feel comfortable about.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's what
just
I'm
like,
yeah.
is it weird to feel inadequate as a criminal in this squad?
Dude, I'm
Like,
a fucking drug dealer.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't
It's like
even I didn't even almost kill someone. I'm just like a low-level drug dealer.
I'm not
Yeah.
even like a
There it
real
was.
criminal. All I did was survive.
Yeah, but like, and yeah, I do
and
get that community.
and I stole from the rich to give to my homeless friends.
Like
Yeah,
literally
no.
the best way you could describe me is as a street rat. I did commit a fuck ton of crimes, but the only thing I cared about was living. I had no method. I had no organizations. The best
Lotus
thing you
picks
could
back up
compare
the
me to
brush
is
and continues
honestly
brushing.
the best thing you could compare me to is like some cornered animal. Honestly, like there's no like standard to being a criminal or anything. One of my charges was related to biological crimes, mostly because of my stand. But I was just on the
Yeah.
run. I was trying to stay alive. I'm not like a professional. I'm not mafia. I'm not organized. None of us are. So you don't got
No,
to compare
I'm
yourselves to
actually
us.
I'm part of a
mean-
mafia, but like I'm a
All right,
crime,
you're okay.
so-
Okay, Lotus and I. You don't gotta compare yourself to Lotus and I, because I
mean,
literally was just a homeless.
a crime of
rat.
passion is still a crime.
Yeah. So speaking of that, yeah, reason why I don't like talking about it is mostly because they all have a history or experience. Mine was, except for that other time, it was a guy in a bar. I didn't even really mean to do it. I was just way too drunk, and as smart like you mean, it slipped out, and that's what happened.
I
I
didn't
think
mean to.
no, I got drunk, and that's the thing. Whenever I used to hang around people, it was I always had to have a disclaimer, like, don't laugh too loud around me. I tried to play it off as a,
Mhm.
like a
You see
sensitivity
Chameleon.
thing,
Go ahead.
but yeah, I tried to play it off as a sensitivity thing, but inevitably, people smile or frown or get angry, and that's when it would come out.
You see Chameleon get much more what's that word? Serious, serene. That's
Serious,
like
I
that.
think.
Serious, like in a funeral, more like fuck. So she
Sincere.
gets more serious,
Stoic?
and she thinks for a moment.
I think the word you're looking for is sincere, maybe.
No, but she gets much more serious, yeah. And she stares for a moment at Ken. And then she slowly puts a hand doubtfully on his shoulder. Look, that's how it started. for me. So I understand. When I didn't know what stunts were until I got to this job. And it took a while for my stunt kind of to get shape. So for a long time, when I was running, I left the hospital. I was just running. I didn't have Bittersweet Symphony really. I just got scared from loud sounds, from people being like asking me questions, and then I just had this thing, these shadows around me, just tear them apart, stab them, attack them. I couldn't control it. It was like a plague around me, destroying everything. And eventually, it took its shape. It was a bunch of rats, which I hated. And I learned to control it. But the first, probably year, it was like being haunted by ghosts. It was accidental. My first
You
kill
know,
was definitely accidental.
I don't
get
think
it.
I've ever said this to anyone else before, but when I first got the good laugh, I kind of, and he like takes a second, he gets a little embarrassed. I kind of fell through the floor, like for at least 10 minutes.
Oh, that
'Cause I-
must have been scary.
Oh, it was fucking horrifying. And then, figured out how to stop it. Not really, more so came out of range of the affected part. And so I kind of shot back up into the ceiling.
Damn,
I see.
that hurt.
Oh, yeah, no, it's even more freaky when you fall through a piece of floor and you stop breathing because there's no oxygen to breathe in.
Good lord.
My God.
It's... My stand's just a light.
Yeah, just
It must be great
Well,
having a
just-
personal nightlight, huh? Wards away all the demons.
yeah. Just Misty, what does your stand actually do? Like I've heard that's kind of a rude thing to ask. I still don't quite understand why, but I've
Misty,
never quite
like,
understood it.
hey, Diamond,
Yes.
we're under this blanket with a light, right?
Yes.
And have we established that Misty's stand does activate even if she can't really control it with the stand cuffs? Because I don't remember if that was the thing.
I think yes. Let me remember.
Yeah, no, because technically speaking, it's a bound object stand. It's just
Right.
it
Thanks for
modifies
reminding
her
me.
shadow.
Technically, you don't even have a. I think you wouldn't even have a cuff. Sorry, 1 second. I think you wouldn't have a. You wouldn't even have a cuff. Thank you, Diamond. Because your stand is bound to the shadow,
Yeah.
and your shadow can't wear a cuff.
Lamau.
Yeah, so Misty kind of like reaches over for the light and just like turns it off. And as she turns it off, it doesn't turn dark. But instead, her shadow kind of like projected from where the ceiling light would be. It glows this brilliant yellow light, almost like the sun is like a bit of sunlight is peering into the blanket.
Oh.
That's it.
That's well, I mean, honestly, it's very pretty and it is useful. Good night.
I
Wait,
can't
Will.
turn it off.
Is your
Uh,
stand sunlight specifically?
The idea is that it's an inverse shadow. I like describing it in this instance as sunlight because there is an element of sunlight that would be, producing a shadow if she didn't have the blanket over her.
Ah, okay.
Like
I
the
was about
type
to
of
say, if this
lighting,
was always
yeah.
sunlight, then your stand would be great against vampires.
I don't know. There's a non-zero chance it is sunlight. It's something I have actively not thought about because, hey, the idea is that she's so out of her Zord, she doesn't really know.
Mhm.
She doesn't know a lot about her stand. And I intend not to resolve this until we end up fighting a vampire somewhere that's relevant.
Okay.
Oh, I hope
But
we fight a vampire. That would be funny.
Until specified otherwise, I'm saying it's kind of like replicates whatever form of light would be casting a shadow, if not for whatever was blocking it. So this is like, it's a mix, like the sunlight, because it's a more powerful light source, is overriding the room lights, but very pretty.
Thanks for indulging my curiosity. I was just curious.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really do much. Kind of like a platypus. Your mom.
Ken is
Fair enough.
still dying low hair. But yeah, so good to know.
Yeah,
So
Lotus
before
is
we,
Lotus is just getting done giving Miss D pigtails.
He's
Honestly,
happy with this.
she works it. She works with it.
Yeah.
my headphones are not working. Give me a second.
Miss D, I
Oh.
think that you're serving. You're serving with the pigtails. I
I'm
didn't think
sorry,
it was
He like
Ken.
does a little
Ken.
pose.
Miss D's always been serving. Sometimes drunk, sometimes fun.
I will say Chameleon will
ahead.
allow Miss D to do her hair in however way Miss D wishes, because Chameleon hasn't styled her hair in any particular way in ages. So she'll let Miss D go crazy.
Ooh, actually, you know what can make the night a little better? Miss D,
Good
can do either of you have like sort of like puts hands together and points nail polish?
Oh my
Uh,
god.
I don't
Misty like
think I
reaches
do.
into her beanie, begins rummaging around.
I
Can I
didn't
have nail
expect that.
polish, Diamond?
Do you want to spend a plot point?
Wow.
For this session for girls' night? Of course.
All right.
Don't make me spend plot points.
Make it the
on
coolest
girls'
nail
night.
polish ever.
It's lesbian nail polish. No, it's bisexual
Let's
flag nail polish.
go.
You know what?
Oh my god. No, wait.
I think
Bisexual nail
I-
polish, the best.
You know what?
Pansexual.
I too am gonna spend a plot point for Lotus to have a fairly decent collection of nail polish.
Oh,
Because
action.
I'm sorry, this man without his glasses, he's
He's
cunty.
fruity. He's cunty with the glasses.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
right.
on,
This entire time you haven't worn any glasses because it broke in a fight. Ha!
Yep.
Yeah, we
Give
got
me
a
a second, I'll be
pervert
right back.
chick.
Ken
a
slips
second.
out of the pillow fort.
Yeah, as everybody is chilling, if anything, Chameleon will slip. Like, Lotus, again, don't want to ruin the mood of Girls Night, but I do want to
No.
talk about, Josh at some point. So if you want to do that later, just tell
Girls'
me
night's
whenever.
about the hard truths.
Yeah, but I think this is a bit too hard of a truth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To make a
As-
very long
as-
story short, I think I told you, yeah, the man who stabbed me, the third person I'm looking for.
Yeah, you said so in a very, very angry rant.
Yeah.
In the penthouse.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't think I'll ever forget that rant. You were very angry.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kinda
holy
scary.
shit, man.
Yeah. I don't know what I'll do if I see that motherfucker again. I mean, he might be dead, but regardless, I'd like to talk
Oh, I
about him.
fucking
What
hope
you
he's
know.
dead.
Yeah.
I'll make sure of it if that's what you want, but it might be too. I know.
Lotus raises his fist for like a fist pump.
Chameleon smiles a little and does the fist bump. You don't gotta tell me shit right now, but I definitely appreciate it later on.
Yeah, I can't really tell you shit. I don't really remember him. I don't remember shit, and he only really showed up once.
Well, I mean, if you wanna tell me the little things you know right now, that's up to you.
The only time I ever saw the bastard is, I think I told Ken this, so I'm just gonna say it. The only time I saw the bastard, and Lotus like puts down the brush, and sort of like rubs his temples. So I just got in prison, just got myself in, because, stole something from someone. I think Dasneo Brando.
Dionisia.
Dasneo Brando, yeah. I think
Bohemian
Fuck
that was
you.
right.
Rhapsody.
Dionisia Brando.
Thank you.
Because God's gonna kill me if I say it wrong again.
It pissed me off
Yeah,
so much. I'm sorry.
They do that.
No,
Bro.
load it. No, diamond, diamond, diamond. I'm doing it purposely to piss you off.
Yeah.
I just got an idea, but please continue.
Okay. It's like, yeah, so stole something from, I don't remember what I stole technically, from Dionysia,
Mm-hmm.
from Miss Brando. But apparently it was big enough, it was bad enough to warrant the entire fucking mafia being on my ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Wow.
thought, hey, be a good idea. The prison's gonna keep me safe, because I didn't think the mafia was in control of the prison. Sort of like leans
Misty kind of
in.
like
It's summer child.
Misty like shakes
No
her
offense.
head like the same way you
Yeah.
would when you someone gives a wrong answer in class.
Yeah, I know. I was like fucking 19?
Wait,
19, I
she
think.
got in before me. It was probably 20 something. 29 right now.
I mean, let's see. Got into prison. In check was pretty good until about like 2 hours into it, where
Oh.
20 cops came to my cell and dragged my ass to solitary.
Oh,
20.
Like,
uh,
yeah,
that's the standard amount for mafia things.
yeah, it's always
I mean,
20. It is always 20. It's like someone
I mean,
special
I think
interest.
I think that's
It's
what
it's
I
a whole
got,
thing. It
but
was
I
like the
was.
first thing. It was the first thing they taught me in mafia school.
I mean,
like,
I think
yeah.
that's. I mean, I also got a shitload of cops on me, but I was an active violent threat. Even they captured me, so
Yeah, it was 20.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I
always
didn't
20,
count
man.
mine.
It's always 20.
It's the
Either
rule.
way,
Maybe
it's
it
the
was
rule.
20.
Either way, so 20 cops came to my cell, dragged my ass to solitary. A good 10 of them were beating me up while they would drag my ass, as they do.
Mhm.
So they throw
Mhm.
me in solitary, and then Lotus looks like he just stops talking and has a 1,000-yard stare. Not because it's a traumatizing memory, but that's where his memory stops.
Oh,
And then he continues talking as if he never stopped talking. It's like, yeah, and then
Hey, buddy,
I, huh,
stop right there. You blanked out.
huh.
You stop. Like, something's missing. You just continuing. Pause. Word pause. Because you're continuing.
Interesting. Either way,
Continue.
you'll get
so
it back someday, probably.
I got an
may-
idea, but we
I
can't do it
mean,
right now.
maybe.
But please continue.
Either way. So, next thing I remember, the bastard walks in. The bastard Joe Star, he walks in. I'm all
Mhm.
half beaten, half bruised because of the 10 mafiosos beating my ass. I think it was either that or he brought me to a conference room, like a one-on-one visitation room. Nah, he came to
Mm.
my cell personally. Yeah, he came
Mm.
to my cell personally, opened up the door. No one was behind him. Came in.
Lotus.
Yes.
I think that's what you call yourself, right? Something along those lines. Um, in times like these, someone will usually say, "Oh, it's nothing personal," but this very much is. And well, and you remember I punched your face, strong right hook.
Bro.
You,
Ye-
what you stole, we can replace it. We don't care. But you mess around with her again, well, you're not gonna have the opportunity anymore. Your little short sentence for shoplifting is gonna increase a tiny bit to couple hundred life sentences, you know? See
Mhm.
you on your next afterlife. And he walks out.
As those memories flood back, Lotus, his face just grimaces, like, just grimaces. Like he's fucking pissed right now. And then he, as calmly as he can, with all the detail that the god just said, tells Miss D and Cam. And as he gets
okay.
to the final sentence of all that, the hairbrush snaps.
I'll buy you another one.
No, my hairbrush.
I'll get you. I'll buy you another one. This is
No,
silly.
no, don't worry about it.
No,
No,
I'm offering.
Knock knock. Ken finally comes back from the other apartment.
Hey.
Uh,
Okay.
I got
Um,
the. He kind of like holds up a
You
what
missed
looks
the
to be a full.
backstory.
It's all right. Uh, it's all good. He holds up what looks to be an entire like. It's like a purse satchel.
I mean, we can't
I,
see. We're in the fort.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
Yeah.
came in.
You haven't entered
I
the
came
fort
in.
yet.
Yeah, I haven't entered the fort. Can I come in?
You haven't knocked.
Yeah, man.
All
You
right,
gotta
let me
knock.
knock. He knocks on the cloth flap.
Oh, who
Can I
is
come?
it?
It's your fashion man. It's Ken. Can I go?
Let him in.
What's
Let
the
him in.
password?
Ooh, this is tough one. Red Lotus 420.
No.
Damn it.
Man.
How many attempts do I have?
I mean, as many as you need.
Lotus, do you remember
Miss
the password? Because I forgot it.
Daniela and Cam can see Lotus has a shit-eating grin.
Oh my god.
Cutie Pie 49.
Close, but nah.
I can't seem to remember. Perhaps I could bribe the guard, and you see slipping under the
Load-
tent flap. Before you say anything, slipping under the tent flap is a freshly made grilled cheese.
Misty snatches it and like holds up the flap.
No, my grilled
Right.
cheese.
Can I get
You see, Ken has a plate full of them, along with his fashion satchel.
Oh, you're an
Lotus-
angel.
Lotus is looking at Miss Daniela longingly at the grilled cheese she snatched. My grilled cheese, no.
Don't worry, I
Like
brought enough
hisses like a
bribes for
fucking
everyone.
cat.
No, but that
Oh,
was
you-
my bribe. Miss Daniela took my bribe. You bitch.
You can just get another one. Can I get one?
No, it's
I
Lotus like palm up, and the other hand like points at the palm. It's about the fucking principle. She took my sandwich.
luckily
Hey,
that's
sandwich.
a decoy.
Nice sandwich
Ken,
now,
Ken.
boy.
You brought like a purse?
yeah,
thingy?
I'm spending a plot point. It's a full-on like satchel.
Hey,
But, yeah.
Lotus. You know your
Yes.
condition? That looks expensive.
God
Oh
damn it.
my fucking
It
god.
has
Oh
to recommend
my
once a
God.
session. I'm sorry.
Oh
That
my
just gonna be
God.
shitty.
So, okay. Luckily, I also brought a backup bribe, just in case. He pulls out what looks to be tinfoil, hands it to you, Lotus. It has your name on it.
How like fancy did Ken write the letters?
Tin foil?
Yeah, like it's wrapped up in aluminum foil. Yeah, and there's a little label on it. Just has Lotus written on it in his typical fancy handwriting, like black Sharpie.
Takes it.
If you would open it up, you would see that it is a, it has some like the leftover pulled pork from the barbecue in the grilled
Aw.
cheese.
Leftover
Yes.
pulled pork from a week ago.
Yeah, it just
From
about a week
years
ago, but like it
ago.
was in the fridge. It's still good,
True.
and
Yeah,
it
it's
is that barbecue.
as good as it's
pork.
going to get.
Just for you, and for you, Miss Comedian. He hands you like the rest of the plate. Now, anyways, I got my dice. He holds
Thank
up
ya.
the satchel. It looks like, of course, pink, but it looks like pink dyed leather, and there's little golden clasps on the top, along with the typical like handles. It's roughly about the size of Ken's torso as he opens it up, and inside you can see at least 5 bottles of conditioner, several different makeup kits all lined up in it, and several different bottles of
Wow.
nail polish.
I feel
Misty
like
takes
Lotus
a bite of
starts.
the grilled cheese, like staring at this elaborate makeup setup.
Yeah, I think Lotus starts to like take all the stuff out of the purse just so it's all out. Because technically, there's a table there
Yeah.
Yeah.
underneath this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Lotus like starts like looking through the purse.
It is all fashion supplies, most of it in pink.
Lotus just kind of realizes this is all pink. Looks at Ken. Looks back at all the pink stuff. Looks at Ken. Yeah, this checks out.
Luckily, yeah, Ken kind of gives you a polite little smile as you're looking back and forth. Luckily, I do also have some other different shades of nail polish outside of my own usual. He pulls out a tiny little box of like a beginner's kit of nail polish. It's like
When
something you buy
suddenly-
at Walmart for cheap.
When suddenly Lotus realizes and his eyes go wide. Ah, shit! I need new sunglasses.
Yeah, man, yours died.
Oh yeah, got
Like-
broken.
They got broken. I'm gonna
Yeah.
split a plot point. Lotus reaches behind his back, takes out a pair of sunglasses, flicks them open, puts them on.
Ooh, can I have a pair?
I only have
Uh,
one spare at a time. Sorry.
Gonna
Damn.
BRB in a second because I need to go to the bathroom and feed my dog really quick. But before that,
Notably,
Mm.
these sunglasses are like royal blue.
nice. Trying to upgrade your pre-crew.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Lotus, I'm going to start with your hair. You're
Yeah.
going to reapply the dye, and we're going to get that all freshened up. Sound good?
Before you
I
before
mean-
you start out, can I tell you one last thing? And I promise it's the last like pressing thing of my side for tonight. I
Okay.
can't do much else with this cuffs on.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so in the last house, my stand kinda evolved. It's evolved a lot, probably because of personal growth. And she kinda side eyes Ken, looking a little embarrassed. It's not like a crush kind of embarrassed. It's very much like, oh my god, this
Yeah.
person believes in me. I can't believe this. Like, she's not
Yeah.
very good at this. But she looks back at Lotus. One of the my rats, my bittersweet symphony, my colony, they steal blood. When I transform into people, now I can
Vampire.
see their thoughts. And if I can get a little deeper, I can access their memories too. Personal thoughts, goals. It requires some bravery, some effort. But maybe it's gonna be fucking painful, I'll tell you. Those rats are strong as hell and they have horrible needles, but maybe if I take your blood and I turn into you and I look at your memories, maybe I can try to unlock something, like look through your memories kind of thing. Like your memories are locked. Maybe through my stand I can get through those locks, if that makes sense. Completely understand if you don't want to, because someone getting in your brain is extremely personal. But besides therapy and maybe triggering memories, I'm not sure what else I could do to help. So,
Yeah.
just an
Like
idea.
halfway
Joint
through
all
of
his
that
personal thought.
idea, Lotus like stops eating his sandwich,
Mhm.
like looks to the side and thinks, swallows what he has in his mouth. Then swiftly he sort of like puts the he leaves the fort for a second.
Jesus Christ! Oh shit.
Yeah,
She
go
looks
to
at the
bathroom.
other. She looks at Misty and Ken in a little bit of a panic.
Misty
When
shrugs.
suddenly behind you, you feel something cold slip down your shirt. He's
What?
It's a
What
soda.
is it? Did you just pour soda on the back of her shirt?
I mean, no, not pour, like a can of soda from the mini fridge.
Oh, okay. She has like a hoodie sort of thing, so it will probably
Well,
get
no, he
stuck
like
there.
pulls it back, puts it down your shirt.
That she she maneuvers a little bit to get it from her back, grabs the can, stares at it, confused, and then back at Lotus.
As Lotus's head
So-
pops through it, as he gives a soda to Ken and Misty.
Misty takes the soda and does that thing where it's like
Uh,
you stab the bottom and drink it through the.
Yeah, shotgun it.
Yeah, she's shotgunning it.
Lotus
Ken-
looks at Daniela in like pure awe.
Danielle's kind of sick, guys.
Yeah, she's kind of
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's incredibly unwell.
Look, she just had to drop the weed to get sick.
Oh,
Here's your lesson, kid.
I feel like for just the scenery, half of Lotus's body is just poked out outside of the tent. So all you see is like his torso up and his legs are like outside or just like kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, how can you do that? You don't got your stand. Shit.
Look, no,
Don't question
Chameleon,
it.
just because he has half of his body in here doesn't mean he's using his stand. It's just the tent flap. He like pushes up the tent flap a little bit.
No,
Ken sees Lotus kicking his
I
legs.
misunderstood what I heard then.
No, it's all good.
You okay? Lotus, you kinda just walked away.
I was seeing if I had any beer in the fridge, but I don't stock beer because it tastes like shit.
Misty
does.
like slowly raises her hand again.
Also, then again, the experience we just had with alcohol and whatnot. No, thank you.
Yeah, I just want to know your thoughts on the idea, but Miss Z, yeah?
Why haven't you ever offered that for me?
What?
Dude, I've got like major issues with my brain, man.
So
I mean,
you
you don't space out like I do, but that is a good point.
so you'd like me to try to get a look at your memories?
I think it wouldn't hurt to try. I kind of like
Yeah, I'm good with
looks
that
at
too.
her. She kind of like reaches into her shirt, pulls out a little note, kind of like squints at it. There are things I can't remember.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, Miss D, I'm upset you shotgun the soda. I was gonna ask for cheers so we could clink glasses.
Maybe just like
Is it
turn
like-
it upside
But
down
you
so it doesn't
kinda-
spill.
Misty kind of like puts a finger on the like on the hole she made. I can cheers.
Alright.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, so just to leave it clear, next time I can use my stand, which is probably gonna be for a Jove, but maybe we can talk to John Preston about practice or something. I'd be
Yeah,
happy to
man.
help you out, folks.
We can't be a good team without training.
Yeah.
Oh, Diamond.
Yes.
Do we have like a way to contact the police people without like going to their room? Do they have their numbers?
Yeah. You have a number that you can call them. Yes.
Cool. Lotus is going to text one of them, specifically one of the two that Ken did not steal the face of. And he's going to text. I know the answer is going to be a no, but worth a shot anyways. And sort of like runs.
Want to go on a
through
date Friday night?
God.
and sort of like runs through the idea, the plan to one of them. It's like, here's the plan. As soon as we're done, that's all we're gonna be doing. Cuffs back on. We will stay at the apartment the entire time.
Yeah, if like
Thoughts?
Chameleon. Yeah,
Meanwhile,
if
every single sentence, as Lotus is a horrible texter,
no.
is barely comprehensible because Lotus is a bad texter.
Well,
Yeah, no,
How are you worse at this than I am?
You can tell them that if police have to be there, like Preston has to be standing right there. It's
Oh, no, we're
fine.
not gonna bother Preston.
Dude, are
yeah.
you right?
1 second. Because I'm preparing something fun.
Ooh, fun.
boy.
Alright.
I love
Oh
fun.
no.
Anyway, You receive a message from presumably you called a Jacques, and the guy was like, "Yeah, sure, but we're gonna have to like be nearby and watching it." Oof, like, yeah, remember your past sounds pretty important.
Guys, we got a yes.
All
All
right.
right.
We
I don't
got the
think
okay.
probably
Lotus-
for another day, but
I mean, we could do it now.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's
uh,
now.
I don't have
I
my
think this.
stand, and I think it's good to just rest for a day. I also need to call Richard and see what the hell's going on with that.
I mean,
I don't
the
mind doing it
police
tomorrow.
are literally across the hallway, but this is girls' night, and also, Ken here looks a little bit awkward. If we're going to do it with Lotus, maybe we shouldn't make him anemic the night before his. You said you were going on a date, yeah?
Yeah, I don't. I
Lotus-
don't even.
I want
I
to
don't even
Lotus
got my
looks
stand with
over
me in
at
the first
Ken.
place.
Lotus looks over at Ken's like, why would me being anemic mean anything?
I mean,
You'd
you don't
be
want to.
very low energy.
Yeah, you
After a
should really
date,
bring
man.
your all to being on a date.
You know,
It's also
Lotus
gonna
like
hurt.
puts down the soda.
Yo, dude, you're not gonna get drunk on a soda.
Looks
Look,
at Misty.
mate.
I know that. No, but
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Chameleon is essentially like, hey, we don't gotta do it like tonight. I don't mind waiting tomorrow or like the day after, whatever you guys
true,
prefer.
but no, but like, there's a whole lot of thing points at his forehead. There's a lot of shit going up on here soon, recently, and I'm not sure the words for it.
Words are hard.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Well, if anything, I don't got
either
my
way,
stand right now, and I
Lotus
would like to
sits
call
up.
Richard tonight after
Oh
girls'
yeah,
night.
no, good idea, good idea. But either
So,
way, before anything more traumatic happens, Lotus sort of head out, reaches underneath his bed, comes back, has his own kit of nail polish. I think it's time for nails.
Ooh. The
oh,
vibes
God.
have been all over the place, but I will say it's been very enjoyable having a girls' night again.
He's a good vibe.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think it's been pretty productive, yeah.
Yeah. So afterwards, nails all painted, makeup probably all applicated.
We're looking fab.
We're looking fab. We're looking drab. We looking nice.
We looking freaky.
Lotus afterwards, everything calms down. Sort of like looks towards Miss D. It's like, okay, so a lot of emotion shit going on.
Yeah.
So and Lotus does the like hand flick thing to indicate like gay. No, you guys know what I'm talking about.
What?
Like
What?
flicks his wrist.
I mean, kind of like does a hand wave. I like girls. I like guys. I like whatever.
All right, cool. So
Are you coming on
Lotus
to me?
takes Miss D. You are a lovely person. No,
Yeah. No. Good. I'm not interested, man.
I'm glad we're.
I do not want to
glad we're on
break
the
up
same
whatever you
page.
and Ken have going.
Okay. That's the thing I was gonna. I need to talk to somebody about this. So
Misty kinda,
everything's
like,
just
rearranges
kind of.
herself, goes on the floor, does hand like knees on the ground, head resting on her hands, legs kicking in the
Yeah.
air.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Before the second bastard came to, I think I was about to kiss him. And there was like no thought behind it. I don't know why. I don't think I need to know why. I just it just kind of felt natural, if that made sense. But
Like the gods were willing it.
I mean, maybe. But no. Um. Oh boy. No, I think. I think I might be a little. I think I might be gay.
Misty kind of like her expression goes from like that usual placid :3 looking thing to like a very dour, serious, like, are you serious kind of look. Dude, look at you.
The fuck does that mean? I like the way I look, but that doesn't necessarily mean that portrays that I'm a homosexual.
She kind of like raises an eyebrow.
Can a guy not like wearing makeup?
Look, man, you're like one of the gayest dudes I've met.
What the fuck you mean?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, dude. Sorry to say.
No, oh, you're gonna get a kick out of this one. Ken's the first guy I met that I like.
Wow.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, Crystal, one of the attendants with the heterochromia.
Yeah.
I like her too.
Dude, I just told you I was bisexual.
I don't
Right.
know what the fuck that means.
As I said, girls are neat, guys are neat. I like them both.
I don't know shit. Trust me when I say this is my experience with anything a little off kilter is the wrong word, but
Where?
yeah.
Misty kind
No,
of
but
like stands up, pulls Lotus into like a hug as best she can. Pat on his back. You can love whoever the fuck you want, man.
no, but like grabs her by the shoulder. Yeah, but I like both of them at the same time at equal intensity.
Blink. Blink, blink. Oh, that's a whole new problem.
Yeah. No, but I realized, or I think I'm now realizing that oh shit, as a realization like firmly and suddenly hits Lotus. Oh, he's been very obvious about his feelings, huh?
Yeah, man, I thought lesbians were supposed to be the ones ignorant about that.
You say that like points towards Daniela. You say that like I know what that means.
There's like a whole thing about lesbians not knowing when other lesbians like them.
No, that's entirely fair. But no, but then I'm now realizing that Ken, oh, he likes me a lot, like a jealous amount of a lot.
Yeah, no, it's kind of freaky. It's also kind
And
of cute.
I mean, in retrospect, yeah, it's very cute, but at the same time, I'm not sure how that's gonna play out, or if it's gonna play out at all, because I don't think it would be healthy for Ken if I try to say, hey, I want to date both of you.
No,
I
that's
don't
the whole
that
thing.
would not be that wouldn't be good for him at all.
Dude, you, you know how he said like almost killing people and all that? I would not put it past him to actually kill someone. I'm gonna be honest. I love
No,
the guy, but he's
oh no, trust me. Yeah, no, same
scary.
here. Oh, definitely. And I think that's
Man,
what makes me attracted to him, funnily enough.
so that's why I'm not your type.
No, you're not my type because you did a lot of fucking drugs when we first met.
He shrugs.
We're like, Miss D, for a good the first 6 months, you were reeking of pot, and that's just But
Yeah, no,
God,
dude, I was a fucking junkie. It's the whole thing. You don't
oh
need to
yeah,
bring back
no,
my past trauma.
that's fair. Sorry,
I am fully aware of it, and I'm like
sorry,
actively
sorry.
going cold turkey, man.
And I'm proud of you,
I
but
was
also
being
the
funny.
same.
I was being funny, man.
But okay, no, but Lotus like
Let a
puts
girl
his
have
like
humor.
no, that's entirely fair. But also having dilemma, and I can't pick up on funny right now.
Nah, yeah, right.
Lotus like sits back down on the bed, knees on his, elbows on his knees, hands on his head. I don't know what the fuck to do here, man.
It sounds like the only reason you're worried about this is because you think Ken's gonna be like a whole wrench in the entire thing. What would otherwise be pretty nice?
No, I think. Oh, here's what I think is gonna happen if I do bring it up to him. I think he might go along with it, but it's not gonna be a good thing for him, if that makes sense.
Nah, I'm following. God, I don't even have information. I don't even have. Dude, I don't even know how to give relationship advice this complex. I don't think I've even been in a relationship. I think I've just been a booty call my whole life.
That's unfortunate.
I was high as balls the whole time, so.
Fair enough, yeah. And now I have this opportunity to go on a date with a person I like, but I also like Ken. Lotus starts groaning as he falls back onto his bed.
It's. Man. I think just with how that is, you are gonna have to choose one of them. Just by virtue of how we're kind of mutually agreeing here that Ken's probably not gonna be able to handle like being
Yeah, no,
an
that's.
additional.
Oh no, not at all. He would go fucking crazy. I love him, but at the same time, like, holy shit.
Uh,
Hmm.
it's look, man, I
But
can't
if
give
I
you like super complex relations with this. I just end of the day, you gotta figure something out. Because if you just leave him hanging like that, especially if you know, like, especially if you know, it's gonna fuck him up, man.
yeah.
This isn't the kind of thing that you can just put off. I say, repeating more shit from Invincible.
Hehe.
No,
Like,
but it's not greedy to think I like both of them, right?
I think you can love who you want, man. It's just you can't do it at the expense of other people.
Yeah. Lotus takes his pillow, puts it over his head, and you just hear a low groan.
Misty kind of like goes over, pats him on the back. I wish I could be more help, dude.
You hear from underneath the pillow. I forget, out of character, who's the priest guy?
Alexander
Me.
Anderson.
Alexander Anderson. Lotus says from underneath the pillow in a low groan, I think I might have to talk to the resident therapist about this shit. Alexander Anderson.
Dude,
You
I
wanna
don't
talk to
think a
Alexander
therapist.
Anderson?
Dude, I don't think a therapist is good for dating advice. Gonna be honest.
No, I'm only saying that like takes the pillow off his head. I'm only jokingly saying he's a therapist because I know Ken talked to him personally one-on-one, and he seemed happy afterwards.
I guess.
Man, I don't want to choose. That just feels shitty. But if I don't choose, that's the worst option.
Yeah, man, it's kind of an unfortunate reality of a situation.
Yeah, I think. Hmm. Yeah, I think I need. I think I'm gonna go for a walk before I head to sleep.
Kind of like, yeah, man, good luck.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need it.
Why am I desynced from the grid?
There isn't any grid.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why there isn't any grid.
I removed it. You guys are free.
killed it.
All right, I'm gonna head for a walk.
Whee!
I'll be right back.
Later, man.
As Lotus goes on for a walk and just tries to sort shit out in his head. He is very unsuccessful.
Do you want
Loser.
to have a scene with the priest?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
feel
walk
like-
outside.
With the priest, yeah. I feel like this is Lotus like coming back from the walk.
Yeah,
Like hands like rubbing his head, still every cell inch of him distraught mentally.
I do want you to know that Misty does like really love the fact that you came to her for this.
yeah, it's very cute.
I mean, it's also the fact that he can't really go to Chameleon.
Yeah, no, Chameleon absolutely has no
Yeah,
fucking
definitely
brain
not.
cells for this.
Wow!
No, but I don't
nor-
see
mostly-
a single
mo-
character that would trust Chameleon for romantic advice.
It would be
mostly
very
as
funny.
Chameleon is
I'm going-
is roommates with Ken.
But
I
yeah,
wouldn't tell him shit.
Lotus, you return from a walk and you see something that you didn't expect. Alexander Anderson smoking a cigarette.
Morking it.
I thought priests weren't supposed to consume shit.
Priests aren't supposed to fight against, well, creatures as well, but here I am. But if Mooney does ask, don't tell them, please. I try to keep up a good example, but I mean,
I
it's just
mean-
poison sometimes.
I mean, my lips are sealed as long as you can keep yours about something.
I'm down.
Okay, so sort of like looks into the lobby. Is like are these two still in the lobby?
They still are, but they should switch rounds at some point. They're just vibing.
All right,
The doors are closed, so they can't hear you.
fair enough. So I literally have no one else to turn to when it come to ask this. And I'm not even sure if you're the best person to ask for this. I think I need some relationship advice.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fucking hilarious for you. I think what's the word? Schadenfreude, taking enjoyment out of someone else's misery.
Usually it's reserved for when it's like just.
If it makes you
As
feel
Lotus
better,
here.
I genuinely don't feel joy from people's misery, but I don't know, I just like talking to people.
No, that's entirely fair. And I thought, hey, you had a nice talk with Ken about some, and they seem pretty happy about the end of it, or at least more well put together, if that makes sense. So,
I suppose.
I just recently figured out that I'm a little bit does the wrist thing.
You
Little
have a
gay.
broken wrist? Oh. Oh, okay,
A
that
little
makes sense.
Gay people
Yeah.
have broken wrists, known fact.
It's like so. I also realized very very recently that Can also has a huge fucking thing for me, which I know to everybody else was very very obvious, but I did not know shit.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, but everybody else did, but that's not the point. So I'm realizing I like him, I love him, but alternatively, also at the same time, sort of looks inside towards Crystal. You know the attendant with heterochromia.
Oh yeah,
Woman with
homophobia in the eyes.
homophobia in her eyes.
Sort
She
of
makes
like
little joke.
Diamond and I with the same fucking brain cell.
Yeah.
Lotus grabs Alexander Anderson by the shoulders. Guess who also has a crush on her too at the same time, at the same intensity?
So you're polyamorous.
Yep.
Oh, good for you,
And-
man. Go for it. As long as
Yeah.
they both agree to it, you can just,
That's the thing.
Therein lies the problem.
Ken won't.
Well, then you either, well, you either talk to him about it, which you know is
No,
the only correct, healthy thing to do, or
that
you
is
don't talk
true.
to him about it and just pick one. I say you talk to him about it.
I know that's what I should do, but I already know the outcome, and it's very unhealthy in any way.
No, you do not. Look me in the eyes.
I'm looking.
If he really loves you like you believe he does, do you really think when you love someone, really love someone, you're not going to take away from their freedoms? If he for some reason decides that she's a threat to his relationship to you, then he doesn't love you. He wants to hoard you.
Which then in of itself is a sick, twisted way of love.
I don't like to consider love personally, but that's a me thing. Don't worry too much about it.
Well, no,
don't
that's
Look.
entirely fair, but also at the same time, it's like it takes a deep breath and a deep sigh.
The longer you put this off, the more it's gonna hurt. You
Yeah,
either get it out of the way and figure out if he's gonna be patient and understanding, or if it's more worthwhile to just cut the relationship short, or if you want to stick with him instead of her. At the end of the day, you're the one here of sentiment for both of them. You have to sort your shit out.
Yeah, no, but I've become that's the fun thing.
You want a cigarette?
You want a jork?
Lotus takes a look at the cigarette and takes a big, big reminder of what just happened the week prior. Yeah, fuck it, might as well. I don't see why not.
He hands you one and lights it for you, and then closes the lighter. The lighter is actually very nice. It seems to be made out of silver with a supposedly
Lotus
golden little
closes
cross
his
in the
eyes and
middle.
looks a different way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You never sold the satchel. That's gonna be fun. Anyway,
What?
the satchel.
Yes, that's you.
Remember?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So Alexander is just like, yeah. Look. He takes like a deep inhale of a cigarette. Just lets out a puff of smoke.
Lotus tries to do the same, but is horribly inexperienced with cigarettes, so he coughs a lot.
Yeah, no, you get used to
Loser.
it. Or actually, you probably shouldn't. I'm a terrible influence on people, as I
Why
tend to
does
learn.
it burns so horribly?
You
Why do
again.
people do this to themselves?
Takes another puff.
Look, you're the one that's gonna have to come out to say something about it. That's the end of the day. That's up to you.
Yeah. Lotus takes a look at the sky. Yeah, probably should talk to both the parties that concerned.
Mm-hmm. I recommend you probably talk to Ken first about it, if you ask me. He seems to
Yeah,
be the
'cause-
center of your moral dilemma over here. And
Yeah,
if I were in
'cause-
your shoes, I suppose I wouldn't want to drag Crystal into something that she's not even aware of.
Problem is, um may or may not have a date with her
Well,
tomorrow.
I suppose I have very little time then.
At least you can see the dilemma, right?
No, I can. And I'm not gonna do anything else to help you, buddy. That's up to you. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
say.
No, that's entirely fair. That is your right to just be like, oh, like, ha, look at that. Look at this issue.
Mm-hmm. I personally can't relate. Arrow A since the day I was born, like God intended.
God
That is
hates
entirely
people who
fair.
fuck.
I wish I could be the same, but nope.
Uh,
Or at least I
I
wish I could be
mean,
the same in this current instance.
it has its drawbacks. Sometimes it does feel a little bit. How can I put this? Every other sexuality out there is all about loving people in some sort of romance or some sexual intent, and then there are areas people who are, at least to me, I feel a little bit isolated from the rest of the queer community. If that makes any sense, it's a little
That
bit
is
stranding.
question. What does arrow ace mean?
Oh, aromantic, asexual. I don't want to love nobody. I don't want to fuck nobody.
Ah, understood. Yeah, no, Alexander, this is my first anything regarding anything queer.
Hmm.
So, despite how I look, which I think, I don't know, Miss Daniela had a very pointed point about me very much looking gay.
I mean, I suppose so, but again, I try not to judge.
Fair enough.
That's for God only, I suppose.
Fair point. Lotus takes a final drag of the cigarette and sort of looks around for like an ashtray.
You see, he pulls out from his shirt a tiny little plastic bag, and he kind of opens it for you.
Ah, thank you. Tap,
Yeah,
tap,
I
tap.
keep it
There's the
around.
note in there. Yeah, I'm not about to like put it on the ground and stomp it out. That's just littering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish the rest of the world agreed with that. Dear
Oh,
Lord,
fuck the thing.
why are the majority of smokers so fucking dirty? Like, damn.
No, genuinely. No, it was really bad in the homeless community when I was, living with the homeless people. Like, people would just put out cigarette butts on my friends.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of my friends, Desco, has a cigarette burn on his shoulder from that.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
That's goes the blonde guy, right? From the
Hmm?
barbecue.
Yeah, Desco is the one that stole the meat.
Yeah, the guy who like dyes his hair yellow. I noticed it.
Yeah.
Neat. Well, I suppose it's not neat. It's bad, but you know.
Yeah, no. Desco is a whole bag of trouble. Lovely person he is, but there's a lot going up there.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
I think my main
Well,
issue is that I think I have like too much love to give because it's I never thought that would be an issue. But here we are.
well, if you want to make sure that the love is worth giving out, you have a long talk to have with that Ken guy.
Yeah, sure do.
He seems alright. Had a nice strong head on his shoulders and seems to be
Yeah.
fighting his own demons. You just gotta make
Oh,
sure that he's ready for that relationship. Sometimes people have a lot of shit going on before they can actually do something they like.
I don't think there's ever going to be a point where Ken doesn't have shit going on.
That's for everybody. Everybody will always have something going on, but
True. Yeah, that's
maybe at
fair.
one point he'll have less on his plate, or at least the kind of shit that he can have at the same time as love.
Hmm.
And the
Yeah,
same is
no,
such to be for you.
that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm really hoping for one day, where he can just take a breath. But he just, I think he loves too fiercely. I think he loves me to the point where it physically pains him. Because before I
Yeah.
realized he had a thing for me and I had a thing for him, I have a bad habit of like being a little bit of flirt and flirting with people.
Ah, I see.
I think I'm realizing now each time I did, he broke something.
Hmm.
Like nothing overt. I think one time he broke one of the lights in the hallway.
Oh, that's why that was broken.
Yeah, I was flirting with Crystal, and he broke the light when I called her hun.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to talk it out. That sounds a little bit worrying.
Yeah, so you can understand my whole thought process where it's not going to be healthy either way. But that's
But you
to talk
have
about.
to talk to him.
I know.
You never know when people might just surprise you. In a good way.
Lotus, true. Lotus thinks back to Ken talking about the morality of Haman Mortal, of keeping hate and love very prevalent in your heart. He understands the keeping the love in your heart being prevalent, but the hate concerns him. Concerns Lotus. Thank you. I'm sorry to bother you at this late night, but
Nah, no worries. It lifts my soul that it can help a guy out. Or anyone, really.
I mean, I think you just have that kind of aura around you where people find it nice to talk to you about concerning subjects.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I think I'm about to head inside. It's a bit chilly outside today.
Yeah, you go in. I'm just gonna relax here for a little bit while.
Yeah, you have
I
fun. Don't smoke too much, all right? Keep
Yeah,
safe.
don't worry, just have a lot on my own mind as well. My own little demons to face.
Mm,
I think
not
I'm about to run into a trap.
hmm. And I don't assume you feel like talking about that.
I don't think I'm allowed to. Just if he thinks for a moment. If you find Mooney walking around alone, can you try to help them out with whatever they might need?
I can do that.
Yeah, hopefully it won't come to it, but I don't know
I
what's gonna
mean,
happen tomorrow.
I hope not. And what I do hope is that you're still around.
Hopefully I will, yeah. That's
Lotus tries to pull Alexander into like a hug.
He hugs you, very nice and
Yeah,
warm.
it's gonna be. We need good people in our lives,
Yeah.
and
I
you
just
seem to be
hope
one of the.
that
And you're one of the good ones.
that fuck, that means a lot more than you think it probably did. He kind of like cleans the tear of his eye, like shit. Oh man. See you
Well,
around, cowboy.
see you around. May you live. And
He
Lotus
nods.
walks back inside and just like gives a wave to the both of them and just continues walking.
Yeah, for the next scene before the finale, because I think Lotus had like 3 fucking scenes, one behind the other. Hey,
I'm
Chameleon,
sorry.
Into
as you call Richard.
yeah. Camille then holds on to the phone with a very slight tremble to her hand, but trying her best to just sound normal.
Hey.
I heard you were asking about me.
Mm-hmm. I
Hmm.
God fucking damn it. I'm sorry. Shit.
Sorry for what?
I was a dick to you when you were asking about your parents.
She stays quiet for several seconds, completely stunned. Oh. Um. Thanks. I wasn't expecting this.
Me neither, really. You know, after you're working off in this line of work, you think you got rid of any care for anyone but yourself. There's no pride left. I don't have a pride. But apparently I have a conscience. Look at that. Congratulations, me. You did it. Oh, dear Lord. I was gonna give you, like, a bottle of vodka, but I didn't find you there.
Oh, I mean, I'm here now if you want to come over, I suppose, but the jest is appreciated nonetheless.
Okay, I'm in the area. I've been to. That's actually pretty convenient. I was meeting up with some boys of mine that I know, so you know, can pop up in the front.
Yeah, I can wait for you there. Are you alright? You know, after the whole thing before the burst?
Let's talk in person. I don't like phones.
Alright. I mean, that makes two of us, so alright.
Yeah.
Because you hang up and like fucking wait for him.
Yeah. So it passes a few minutes when the stupid fucking Red Skull car shows up.
Fucking car.
Yeah, he has this. For a guy that values privacy, he has a really stupid, really attractive, like, car. Like, it is the dumbest thing about this man, hands down.
Hey, I mean, man needs hobbies.
And eventually, he kind of just walks out, kind of just looks through the window, kind of waves a hand for you to come outside.
Yeah, she'll come outside. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's seen this car 1,000 times before, so she's not particularly phased.
You
She
see,
just gives them side eye.
as you kind of like walks, is kind of waiting for him. You see me kind of like looking left and right, like the entire time, like left, right, left, right.
Yeah.
There are no bugs around here, right? I think you mentioned something about cops and shit being on your tail.
We'll walk for them, but they shouldn't be here right now, I don't think.
He's gonna roll against a flaw of his.
The what?
He's gonna roll against a flaw of his.
Okay. Okay, it's a flaw.
1 second.
That makes sense, yeah.
Let me see his sheet because I don't recall. Oh wow! Wait, no, it's kind of bad actually.
No! Can I help him?
No.
No!
He kind of looks around. Is like, can we get inside my car? I don't want to talk in the open.
I mean, fine. Yeah, I don't like open either.
Okay, thank God. You see, he was fucking sweating. He did not want to do this. He did not want to go inside the car.
Yeah.
He kind of reaches inside, like in the back of the car. He pulls out like a bottle of vodka. Like, you kept giving me flowers, but I don't want to buy fucking flowers. So I have one of these. Old enough that it's
instead.
kind of hands you the vodka bottle. It's like it's actually straight from Russia. Brought it with me.
Oh. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really went out of the way for this one.
Not really. Just stuck around and never found a reason to drink it. Never really felt like I would ever have a reason to drink it, so might as well give it to someone that might actually sip the goddamn thing.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said,
Yeah.
gives it a look, holding it in her hands. Did she ever figure out what were his favorite flowers when she was like sending him shit? Side effects.
It seems like the only kind of flower that he didn't throw away, like immediately whenever you go to visit him, seems to be tiger lilies, which are these orange flowers that grow in Russia.
I'm familiar with them, yeah. Cameron would have definitely focused on sending those. So sometimes she would have sent red roses just to like fuck with him. But she would have mainly sent those, I think. But yeah, she doesn't have any right now, but I just wanted to know.
Yeah, Richard is like, that night the curiosity got the better of me, and I researched your parents.
So,
Nothing special. They're just looking for you. They didn't adopt any more kids. They're just hanging around in Italy, or looking for a kid that they swear is still alive.
I mean, they ain't wrong.
Not really, no.
A while ago, they would have said that they was, but you did give me their number. I just haven't really called.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't even know what the hell I'd say. Like, I might be like, "Hey, I'm here," and then the next day I'll go to my job and fucking die. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose so. Look, I don't really know what's going on anymore at this point. Because I shouldn't care. About anyone, ever. You know? It feels like everyone will betray me at any second. But I guess because I know you know that, I just... I don't know.
I mean, the reason I sent you all these tiger lilies and all these flowers and all this tracked down you down is because I don't trust mafia folk. I'm sure you know that, but you were the first person I kind of felt that wouldn't betray me, I guess.
Makes you feel any better. I'm more of a freelancer, really. Not really.
If that helped.
Yeah.
But you were the first person I kind of was dangerous. You were an asshole. You weren't
Still
dangerous
am.
to me.
I
At some
mean,
point.
I have a sort of shotgun with me at all times. Technically, I'm still dangerous.
You know what I mean.
I suppose I do. I don't like how I feel the same way. This sucks.
It's hot. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you leave the. I mean, it's not. It's been longer for you, but I mean, for me, it's been what, probably 5.
About 9 years.
Yeah.
Was when the thing happened with you.
Yeah.
Give it a look. And I'ma be real. I did not fucking guess that in one of the pictures I was gonna found of the situation, I was gonna see that one of the people involved with you. Josh Joestar, huh?
But you knew Josh Joestar was involved from the start.
No,
You
not really.
Up.
No, but you know when I went to look, when I just said I researched your parents, I went to look at what happened to you. Find stuff about it. First of an idea, it was like about 5 days ago. I was mulling all the information over my head and got curious about it again. And I found an image of the guy, and I had to search for more to make sure I wasn't fucking seeing things. I don't really sleep all that often, so, you know.
Yeah, I can.
But goddamn, he was there. Which one of the three was he? If I may ask.
He was the one holding the other. She points to her neck. We've captured the other two. I've seen the other two. I've seen the other two.
Yeah, from what I gather, Italy has its mafias. You should know this.
Italy's fucked up, man.
Italy ruined my life.
Knowing this motherfucker was starting a mafia here, he started a mafia here about 10 years ago. Well, I'm guessing that he went to Italy to probably form an alliance and something went wrong. I don't really know. I didn't dig too deep. If I went too far, I don't want a bunch of angry Italians going after my ass.
I don't know. I mean, I imagine you found security footage or some shit like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mostly
remember the
reporter
words they
pictures.
said. Don't remember what they were saying, but they were definitely fighting, you know, talking to each other, barking orders, telling him to stop, all that hostage situation.
Yeah,
I don't
Josh
know what. Go
has a
ahead,
knack
please.
for causing trouble to people that really don't want the attention, apparently. I still don't get why he used a stand producing knife, though.
Do you mean the other golden thing?
Yeah, one would. I don't know why he used that and not a regular knife. There's no way the guy just bred out of shit to stab people with.
The
Maybe.
motherfucker didn't even just like stab me once. Look at my face. The dude run through it.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I mean, I'm telling you. Do you think this is a singular stabbing? He just grabbed the knife and just dragged it all the way down. It was clumsy. It was a clumsy thing, but I don't remember
Again,
half of it. I don't
I
imagine he tried to
don't.
stab me more than once, but
What I
it
meant to
was a
say
miss.
is, I don't know what was going on with the guy when he did that to you. As far as
Yeah.
everybody usually knows, he's a lot more composed, a lot more precise in the way he does things. That, he points at your scar, that is not normal for what he does. Or at least nowadays it's not. Maybe he was more clumsy back then, or maybe something was wrong. Again, I don't know. There's
Do
a
you
lot of weird
think?
shit that happens on the planet. It's hard to figure it
Yeah.
out.
Do you think it could be like somebody else, like taking his appearance?
I doubt it. Really do. But, again,
That'd be simpler.
maybe.
That'd honestly be easier because now he's supposedly fucking dead.
Isn't that good, though? The guy you were after is
No,
already dead.
no, no, it's not good. I don't.
He killed.
I need to know the reason. I need closure. And the only way I'm going to get that is if I've talked to a fucking ghost. Or he's got. I got a bunch of names of like his gang. I could track them down, try to understand. I just want to know why.
You wouldn't. I wouldn't do that if I were you. The gang of Josh Joestar, Hamon Tom Petty, Alessander Wicapipo, Dionisia Brando,
I have to
Nicolo
know some.
Stroheim, and Roberto Carlos. These lot, they're nothing like the people we've been fighting so far. You thought those 10 users you thought were strong, you thought they had allies, you thought they had resources. They're nothing. Chameleon, from a survivor to another, it is not worth the closure. The guy died. Leave it be.
He's
It's
a
not.
trickster. How do you even know he's actually dead? Is the thing.
Because the island that he's on exploded. It's a volcano. There had no signs of it being a volcano before, and it became one. How does a motherfucker predict that? He isn't that
I
smart.
don't know. I don't know. It stands to all kinds of crazy shit all the time.
Well, he wasn't known for surviving volcanoes exploding, that's for sure. He was a manipulator. His stint probably, I don't know, controlled people at best.
I just need to know something, anything. Like
Chameleon, I'm going to be honest. Even if you find out why, it's gonna be something very disappointing. Wanna know why? Because people like you get fucked over by mafias over fucking nothing. It could be anywhere else in your shoes. You just happen to be there. The reason
know.
really doesn't matter. You were unlucky at best.
I know that, but I just want to hear it. I just want to know for sure.
I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm already warning you. If you ever in your life found out, it is gonna be something dumb and mundane.
I just want to know. And I know it may be terrible or whatever, but it's better than going on some vengeance quest to kill all of them or something, no? Which I'm also tempted to do, frankly. But I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah. By the
you took
way,
everything from me.
I don't have much else to talk about this. I didn't want to feel like shit against you.
Mhm.
You're okay.
Why did I think you were about to say adopted?
What do you mean I'm okay?
I don't hate you. That's what was the message that I left at the day that you asked about your parents and stuff.
You told me it meant nothing to you.
Oh, clearly I was wrong, I suppose.
Well, good to know you finally came to your senses. She crosses her arms, putting the vodka aside, kind of trying to joke, as she usually does with him, but it's clearly still a pretty serious conversation.
Yeah. Shit.
I don't hate you either. It counts for anything.
Yeah, it does. Oh, fuck. Kind of leans back against the chair of Scarlet.
You know,
Do you want
so-
out?
what do you mean want out?
No, you wouldn't work with mafia. No, it's nothing.
No, now you gotta tell me. You know, if you tell me something, I gotta know.
I'm a bit of a freelancer, but I got recently hired up by one of the smaller gangs that formed ever since Josh fucking died.
Mm-hmm.
And we've made some pretty fucking good progress so far. I'm
Mhm.
thinking we might take over the entirety of this South Island at some point. If we do, we're gonna control basically the output of drugs and other illicit shit through the boats. Because, in the south we have more of those, areas.
That mean controlling the Waka people family then.
No, the peoples are more to the east. But
Mm.
still,
I have a bone to pick with the father.
don't fight him.
He's related.
He turns people that fight against him into corpses, into literal minutes. This isn't an exaggeration. Do not fight him.
Fine. For now.
No. Stop
Look.
making me worry about you. I don't like this.
I don't know what to tell you. There's loose ends everywhere.
Look, if you want to get out of under the thumb of the cops, I know a few folks at the South Island.
Mm-hmm.
We can try to break those cuffs off your hand, and if you guys stick around with us, we can protect you off the government shit.
All right.
But you're probably gonna need to, work for them a bit.
Yeah.
Actually, pay for being helped and protected. But hey, the more 10 users, the better. That's for sure.
I know how that song and dance goes, yeah. What about my friends?
Sure. We can talk more about that stuff later.
Yeah, and right now, apparently we got like one last job or something like that, and frankly, I don't know, not really fan of staying in the criminal life. So, if I get out of this cop bullshit and get a normal life or whatever, do know you're not cut out from it. We can come visit. We can
I know a
play
few
chess
guys
or
that
some
can
shit.
I can make you disappear in a few places.
We'll see. I
Yeah.
have a lot of loose ends. It's just have to choose which ones to tie up. I think the metaphor makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can. Yeah. Chameleon, do you want to end the scene?
Yeah, she'll just be like, you got nothing else?
Not really, no. I just felt bad about how I acted against you that night.
It's you don't gotta be a child about it. It's fine. And she kind of like very accurately pats one of his shoulders.
Should make sure to not leave that bottle of vodka rotten like I was.
I'll make sure it's used. You know, back then, you were the closest thing I had to a friend. If you wanna call me that, that's fine by me.
He thinks about it. I'm not sure.
Right?
A fellow survivor is gonna work for now.
It's a little long, but I'll take it. If you wanna take a break from all your work, God knows I needed to. I'm not religious, but language. If you wanna hang out as a fellow survivor sometime, just let me know.
We can mark a couple days, but for now, there's some shit I have to figure out. Apparently, fun fact, I met this motherfucker by the name of Ezio, right? The guy has no past. I have no idea who he is. Can you believe that? Someone that doesn't exist.
Uh-huh.
Well, I gotta figure
Interesting.
his ass out, but that's for me to figure out. It's unrelated.
I mean, I could
Now get the
help you
fuck out of my
out.
car. I had too much emotions for one night.
I mean, if you pay me, I can help you out. I actually got a pretty good solid ability for that. It's just kind of leaving the car, just like, hey, you can pay me.
No. First of all, I'm not paying you shit. Second of all, I need a guy to be unaware of me researching him. He's important. I need him well. I just
I mean,
don't like not knowing who he is.
I can promise you I'd know.
Again, another night.
I just need a little payment. It doesn't have to be money.
He looks at
No,
you. Get the fuck off my car. Alright, too much. Bye-bye. He waves you off.
Alright. You're the one missing out on this business opportunity, but alright. See you around. And she kind of smiles and waves.
Yeah. What?
What time of the day is it right now? Just to
It's
know.
nighttime, at least for the Richard
Gotcha.
scene.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, I'm not gonna interrupt you guys' scene. She will just send like a text, like Richard call went fine. We can like discuss details later. Thumbs up. It's written pretty well considering she. Okay, he's a fucking rat, but she will just chill out in the room.
Yeah. I think like Ken gets that text as he's sitting out on the patio outside of his apartment. Ken
Yeah.
strolls up. He's just sitting there looking out at the lawn outside of the motel.
Yeah, Elota's just kind of laying in bed, just thinking about shit. When I assume he probably gets a text from Ken.
Yeah. Ken sends you a text, and it's brief, it's short. I think we should talk. Meet me on patio.
Lotus thinks in his head, I'm not even in a relationship, and yet I'm having relationship issues? But then he thinks and realizes, oh, he probably heard everything. I wasn't being quiet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, Ken.
Hey. Hey. He clears his throat and he's looking over at you.
So
It's
how
a
much
nice
did you
night.
hear?
You know? I thought they
I
could
mean,
deal
I,
with this up.
I mean, I kind of figured it wasn't exactly quite subtle about you letting on to knowing, getting a text saying, "Hey, I think we should talk." It's pretty evident that someone's listening in after you talk to one of your other friends about a very delicate subject. Delicate's the wrong word, but emotional.
No, I think it works. Lotus, if I may,
Ken,
before we let me say my piece, if you will.
peace should be said. All right.
Yeah, by the way, revealing plot point, yeah. Ken overheard you through the walls this whole time while you were talking to Miss D.
Yeah, Lotus wasn't being very quiet.
Yeah.
No.
He's just naturally very soft spoken though. So I'll
Hell,
Yeah.
I imagine you guys closed these doors.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
doors are
they're
closed,
Please tell me
windows.
you did. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to gossip. Yeah.
Lotus. Ken looks you dead in the eye. I love you. More than anyone else I have ever loved, I think that I truly love you most of all. I've met other people, I've met other men, and I love them too. But you have been the brightest star in my eyes for a very long time. When I reached rock bottom, I saw you, and you've been a light in my life ever since. Even while you've been climbing out of the worst part of your life, you have been a star. Lotus, you are my star. You're passionate, you're funny, you're kind, you're eclectic, you're handsome, you're flirty. You're everything I want to be. You're who I want to be. Maybe everything I could have been. I think that you are who I wanted to be if I didn't have the demon in me. That stranger, as you called it. That deep urge manifested, the part of myself I hate most of all that has been with me for a very long time. But even with the demons behind me and in me, I've been able to smile for the first time in a very long time thanks to you. But that's just another mask for me. Smiling is just another mask. Ken is like holding his eyes in between his pointer and his thumb. These past few months, I've been able to act like I'm normal, but that's not true. As good as I feel pretending to be human, I can't let myself keep pretending, if that means it's going to hurt you. My mask is going to break one day, and it's going to hurt you, and I can't let myself keep pretending that I'm human, if it means it's going to hurt you. But I can't make a decision right now. So I need
Ken,
you to tell me. Yes.
I think you realize in thinking and understanding that something's gonna happen in the future and being wary about it and knowing about it and telling me about it. I don't know, that kind of feels very human to me.
Then I need you to tell me, with all of your resolve and all of your conviction. Ken has had his hands behind his back this entire time, kind of under the table, maybe resting on his knees, but as he pulls them up, you can see there's something dangerous going on as in his stand cuff, there's a key half turned. As he slams his hand on the table, with one little twitch, that key could unlock and release his stand. He stares at you with his eyes wide open. It almost feels like you can see the blood across him. A split, faint image of something much darker underneath. Am I human?
Lotus looks at the cuff, and he's very, very taken aback. Not like angry or anything else, but Lotus, you pull this out of left field. Lotus was not expecting this. And Lotus isn't exactly in the great mindset right now to guess what Ken's intention is. So Lotus is just gonna look at Ken and just ask, "What are you asking me?" What does it mean if I what does it mean if I unlock this cuff? What does this mean?
This is a
My
part of
brain's
myself.
been ravaging choices and questions this entire night, and I am out of thought process to try to figure out what this means.
If you're willing to stay with me. I overheard you talking with Misty, and it made me the happiest I've been ever since. I think in my life. Ever. But then I heard that you were talking, and you're right. You love her too, and I can't reconcile that in myself. I don't know, maybe I could one day, but right now, I can't reconcile that. I don't think that I can see myself loving you and believing that you could love me as much as you love her. He is still holding his other hand that's slightly tremoring, still with the key half twisted in the lock. If you really want to let me into your heart, then I need to know that maybe I won't need the mask to be human. But it's your choice. I can't decide. So I need you to tell me. As he once again pushes his wrist forward, am I human?
Lotus has to take a second and comprehend and think. Because there's a lot of things Lotus wants to say about the situation that Ken has put Lotus in. But none of them would be great to say in the current moment. So he has to boil it down to, does he or doesn't he? And he's unsure. Because from Lotus's perspective, he knows that there is a lot of love to give. It's just in his brain, it's unfortunate that Ken cannot comprehend that he can love everybody the same. Lotus is going to look at Ken. You never needed a mask to begin with. I can understand the pain and everything else, but he unlocks the cuff. No need for masks. Everything about you is I love. I'll take the demons. I'll take the demons along with it.
And as you say that, the demons manifest behind Ken. It's not smiling. A perfectly neutral expression on a blood-red face. Its wrists are not spilling blood. They're perfectly buttoned. And a loose red tie is perfectly straight on a very normal suit. It's not smiling, Lotus. I'd like to spend my final learning point. As Lotus bends over and unlocks the cuffs, Ken smiles. You're too good for your own good. And Ken, you can see his eyes are tight shut. He's shivering. And nothing happens. The demons look at Ken and Lotus, the stranger in the mirror that's been haunting Ken for his whole life. Diamond,
Yes.
I would like to spend my final learning point to unlock Smile Like You Mean It's last ability,
Yeah?
Mr. Brightside. Smile Like You Mean It is now no longer an autonomous stand. With the acceptance of himself, brought by the acceptance of the one man he loves, Ken can finally learn to accept himself. Smile Like You Mean It will no longer suffer from its critical weaknesses of precision, and it no longer counts as an automatic stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, learning point accepted.
With that, its face returns to normal. A smile that no longer has to be kept up with bloody hands. It's just standing there.
Menacingly. Sorry.
Ken is crying. He's bawling his fucking eyes out as the
Lotus
key
kind of
on his
Lotus scooches his chair over to Ken. Doesn't stand up, just like you hear that as he's like scraping the chair along with. And Lotus puts his head on Ken's shoulder. You never needed a mask. I can understand why, but
Ken looks up at you, tears streaking down his face, cheeks bright red. Am I really allowed to be happy now?
the fuck you mean am I allowed to be
No.
happy? Yes. You've always been allowed to be happy. Nothing should have stopped you from being happy in the first place, Ken.
With that, before you can finish your last sentence, he takes the back of your head in his hand and kisses you.
There's like not even like a half second of struggle. There's like then he like leans into it fully because he was not expecting that at all.
I don't think Ken was expecting this either.
Smile Like You Mean It crosses his arms and nods slowly as he watches this.
You know, I might be into some. I think I might be into some shit. Voyeurism, not so much. Get the fuck out of here. Points at Smile Like You Mean It.
Ken waves at it and it disappears.
Oh shit! It listened.
It listened.
It listened. Lotus grabs Ken by the shoulders, like, it fucking listened.
It listened to me. He's smiling through the tears now.
Hey,
What do you want,
Chameleon.
God?
Hey, Chameleon. Can you do me a favor?
God.
Oh
Can you
my
interrupt
God.
the gaze real quick?
What? No.
I'll do it.
Okay, so here's the thing. Someone knocked at your door, and you guys went to call the gays. Because Preston is waiting outside.
Fuck. Is Preston here? What the fuck? I think Chameleon would stall, knowing that they're probably having a moment. So she would be like, "What do you want? Why you're here? How is your day?" So she would definitely get stall for him.
He kind of like, "Oh, can you please go on, Villain? Come on, it's the middle of the night. This is outside of my plans."
He's stalling. If I have to run for this shit, I will. I still have plot and resolve. I'm gonna stall this motherfucker so they get their moment unless this thing is over. I don't know.
So, any more sentences for the gays?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Nuclear bomb.
yeah, that just I cast spell nuclear bomb. No, like I feel like Lotus like picks Ken up and like circles around, like spins Ken around.
You spin him around. He's laughing with you.
And then realization comes through. Oh shit, the cops probably got notified he took off the cuff.
I don't care. I don't care anymore.
And then the cops kick down the door and shoot them both.
Meanwhile, Chameleon dealing with the cop at the door.
Yeah, but let's not give Preston too hard of a time.
Hey. If he ruins this moment for me, I'm not gonna kill
Chameleon
him,
is
but
doing her best to stall this motherfucker right now.
Lotus. I know
Kenneth?
that you have your. Don't call me that.
Can't ask.
I know that you have a lot of love to give, but I still don't know if I'm going to be worthy of it. But
I'm sorry. I don't think I quite heard that. You mind, like, sort of leans in. Mind saying that again? I think I might heard you say not worthy of love. Looks towards Ken. I don't know. I feel like that's some kind of bullshit. As he
It's more
kisses you.
gay by the second.
he kisses you again, and this time he's kind of the one to have to be the first to disengage. You're such a smartass, you know that.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, my drama aside, I think you should go talk to her. Have your date, and I'll do my best, okay? Don't worry about me. Above everything else, I want you to be happy. No matter what it takes, I want you to keep shining as the star in my eyes. For however long it lasts.
Lotus places his forehead against Ken's. And this is not going to be some sort of self-sacrificial shit for you.
I'm in a transitional period of my life right now. We can work through this. I'm not compromising. Not anymore, but I'll have to work it out in my own head. But if it makes you
Okay.
happy, if she makes you happy, I'm here for it.
So it's a funny case of shit's all up in the air. Let's find out.
Isn't it always?
I feel like more so now than ever, I suppose.
I never thought I'd meet someone like you in in prison. I was worried about
Ken, I never thought I was gay.
Do you know what you've done to me, Ken?
Ken, I want to stress this to you. I thought I was a straight man for my 26 years of life.
You know,
Ken turning
everything's
the
up in the air.
straights gay.
Everything's up in the air right
Yeah,
now.
it's the frogs all over again.
And like some weird bullshit person on the internet, the chemicals turn me gay, Ken. The chemicals, you turn me gay, Ken, with the chemicals. The brain chemicals, Ken. You turn me gay.
I think it's called dopamine, but it might also have been the gay nail polish I gave you.
Shit. Yeah, okay. Oh, hear me out.
No, that was
You-
bisexual gay. That was
or
bisexual nail polish.
You
God
put the
damn it.
gayness in the barbecue, in the pulled pork. I mean, I was always weird about the phrase "made with love."
The secret ingredient is love. Unfortunately for you, it was gay.
Okay, that's it. He kicks down the
No,
door.
no, hold on. I still have more to tell you. You know, we had a very
Roll
interesting day.
bronze.
No.
I'm
You just
pulling up
scared
John
Camille.
Preston's sheet.
No, John
Hey,
Preston, you don't need to come in. They're really big. There's nothing to discuss. We can talk later. Come on, we're
Hey,
talking right now.
Hey
Come
God,
on.
hey God.
Yeah?
Do I hear this through the glass?
Yeah, Chameleon is shouting
Yup.
very loudly because she didn't want to interrupt you, so she was stalling Preston by talking to him. But now she's being super loud
Yeah,
and saying random
Lotus-
shit, so you
Lotus
guys
looks-
know.
Yeah, Lotus looks through at least not looks through, but like looks towards the glass window. You think we can call Preston homophobic now for ruining this wonderful moment?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Chameleon definitely
this
shouted his name on purpose, like.
Lotus picks up the key to
oh,
the cuff.
goodness.
All right, let's get this figured out, shall we?
She probably just started like bullshitting a fuckload of things.
He fucking kicks up the door. You fly to the floor.
Hold on,
Jesus, woman.
my audio's cutting out. You need to tell me how I'm getting fucked up again.
You just he kicks open the door and you just fall on your back.
Oh, I imagined the door was open, but she was like keeping him from entering, like half open, like, oh yeah, no, we're busy right now, like talking a fuck
Yeah,
ton.
he kicked the door itself, so he pushed you backward. Look,
Completely open.
I just need you all outside here so I can show you your fifth party member. Yay, new friend. Uh-huh.
What?
It's at this point that Ken is walking in with Lotus.
Where's Miss D?
Chameleon.
Right, she's in the other
Chameleon
place.
looks,
cut
Camila
to,
looks
cut
at
to
the two of-
Misty, still asleep in the fucking bathtub.
We can.
mean,
You guys
yeah.
can figure out the drug addict later. Look,
Chameleon looks at the two of you like a knowing look, like I tried.
ladies and
I-
gentlemen of the jury, I present to you a new friend. A new user as well. He's still figuring what he does, but he gets his stands, so we know he's special. I present to you Oliver. Oliver Young.
From
As
Invincible?
you guys see, this guy walk in. You see as he steps, he has fucking cowboy boots with the fucking stars and everything. So, 1 second, because my thing is kind of messy.
So, Preston,
There we
love
go.
the new
Go on.
member, love the new party member. Question. There's 2 rooms with 2 beds each. There's 5 of us now.
Oh, that's not my problem. Don't worry about it. He'll have his own room.
All right.
Okay.
You see as Oliver kind of just steps forward a bit. Pleasure to meet y'all. Happy to be working with y'all.
Isn't this the other guy's character?
Uh,
Like man full
Diamond.
of bugs?
Just to check, how old is Oliver?
Give me 1 second. Oliver has a very thick cowboy accent, by the way.
You should do it then.
Oliver
Yeah.
has. Oh god, his sheet is so old. You.
Oh,
He
I
looks
honestly
about.
thought this was man full of bugs.
He seems to be on his early 20s.
He's a baby.
Ken looks over. He kind of like leans into Lotus. No, I know what I just said, but
Hmm?
I mean, he
You
looks
want
at
to exchange
he looks
rooms.
he looks at the thick cowboy accent buff boy.
He kind of walks. Yeah, he's kind of buff actually. He kind of walks forward. Is like,
Lotus looks at Ken very disappointedly and flicks him in the forehead.
I'm kidding. I'm
Actually,
kidding.
just because it's funny and we're having a lot of gay shit, I'm gonna do a. Would it be brains or brevity to like roll against how hot this guy is?
Oh my god.
let me see. So this man, he's 171 meters tall. I'm not gonna translate. You guys figure out how much that is in feet. I don't like using that type of measurement.
Chameleon is about like 140 centimeters tall. She's small as shit.
Yeah, he's
5'6".
171, which is
He's
not that
5'6".
not that tall, but you know.
Five and a
He's
half.
22, so
What?
he's fairly young. However, probably the most obvious thing about him is that he is actually kind of buff. He's just kind of like a little bit wide. Like this man
Mm,
is attractive. He doesn't have a trait about
Okay.
it, but like I can say he's ugly, you know.
Okay, but would I have to roll brains or bravery against? Yes.
He's gonna roll bronze, and are you resisting his beauty?
It's just that sometimes in D&D I will be like, I'm gonna roll wisdom to see how hot this person is to me.
I
I
feel like
just don't
it'd
know
be
if it would be brains
resolve.
or bravery.
I feel like it'd
Resolve.
be
Roll-
resolve.
Roll
Bravery.
bravery, I guess. I'm gonna roll his bronze.
No. I'm just doing
Roll
it as a bit. It doesn't have to be a bit of a deal.
I know
Roll.
it's funny
Oh my
though.
god!
1 second, let me
Rolling
see.
like shit.
Oh, he's
Jesus.
hot. He's hot, all right. He's attractive.
And meanwhile, Miss in a bathtub. She doesn't
I
know
would
what's going on.
say Chameleon was screaming a lot, so you probably would have heard that unless you're
You
like
see
a bad
him-
sleeper.
She's a heavy sleeper.
You see as he pulls out like a nail and a piece of wood from like his inside his goes like, Officer Bumfuck behind me over here, and John Press is like, hey, he's like, said me that I
I-
should show what I should do. So I suppose anybody here ever heard of Lark?
The bird?
You guys
Lotus,
see Chameleon eyeing this guy up and down.
He-
Oh,
with,
it's
well,
kinda, like,
with,
bursts
with
through
Lotus
the door,
being,
smashes.
you know, the resident
roll.
user
Are you
of
guys
weird
talking
magical
about
bullshit.
Are you guys
So, 1
talking about
second.
live action role playing?
Jesus! John Press is like, okay. Oh, you see as okay, she's here. It's like, well, everyone's here. I might be quick about it. Okay, you know what? You know what killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age?
Yeah.
No, it was
Meteor.
Lark. They used
Hush.
magical dinosaur kung fu and used its power to kill themselves faster, to kill their opponents even faster. That's what Lark is.
Mm,
He grabs a piece of
question,
wood, lifts
Diamond.
it. Yeah.
What?
I was gonna ask, with Lotus being the user of weird magical bullshit, does he have an inkling or an idea?
Roll
Would-
brains.
All right, can do. I was gonna say,
Beat
would
this
his
number and
mentor?
you. Oh, you might know. Can you lose this?
I know, and I couldn't.
Yeah. So he's like, basically, Lark is magical kung fu from dinosaurs that basically you
Oh.
sacrifice your own vital energy to people to kill things faster than you die. He grabs
How
a
long
little
have you
piece
been
of
using it?
nail. He grabs the nail, puts it to like the piece of wood, and you guys see as around the nail. You know when it's really hot on a road and it kind of does like these minor distortions in like your vision
Yeah.
of it. It kind of looks
Mhm.
like that around the nail, and suddenly a hole appears inside of the piece of wood, like a big hole as well. Like it falls in half onto the floor. As he puts
Whoa.
away the nail back into this little like little bag that he has around his belt. It's not really a bag; it's more of like a proper thing. And he grabs his
Like
little
a
from the floor.
Satchel?
Yeah, kind of like a satchel. He's like, I'm abusing that most of the time to be able to, fight alongside y'all. So
And you
yeah,
can
that's
How
do
about
long?
that
it.
to people.
I'm sorry. How long have you been using that?
That's none of your business. No offense.
No,
You
that's
see, like,
entirely fair, but
I have
you're
plenty more to
almost
live and plenty
alright.
more to die for.
Okay. I'm just
How
asking.
old
Is
are
that
ya?
that
I'm
shit takes away your
22.
life?
I'm 22.
Oh,
Mm.
but he's a baby.
Yeah.
How old are you then?
I mean,
29.
you're
Fair enough.
29. I thought you were younger than me. I'm only 25.
No, I'm 29. Or she was like 27 actually. Let me double
You ain't
check.
that much older than me. What are you
Yeah,
calling me a baby
29.
for?
No, she's
Whatever.
39.
years.
Yeah.
3
Either
years, that's
way-
the difference between a photography degree and juvenile delinquency, my friend.
Either way, it is a pleasure to meet you all for the first time. I'm gonna be working yada yada yada. I am really tired. This motherfucker dragged me all the way from home to over here. Well,
Why
Yeah,
do we
home,
need
more
a
like a
new-
prison
Why
cell,
Why do
but
we
you
need
know.
a new member anyways?
You
No
had a
offense to you.
home.
Not really. It
There's-
was more like a prison cell ever since I got arrested for,
Fair enough.
gang affiliation. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
You're
that'll do it.
mafia?
He looks
Chameleon,
at
I swear
Chameleon.
to God.
He
I'm
looks
just
at you, Chameleon.
asking.
He kind of looks like upwards and thinks for a moment. Complicated relationship with the mafia. Let me put it like
Right.
this. I'm willing to betray them. Is that enough for you?
For
I don't know,
now.
man.
Of course, fair enough.
Lotus Lotus flicks Chameleon in the back of the head.
That. Oh, come on. We literally don't know this guy.
Well,
Flicks you again.
hopefully we got to know each other.
Why do we need a
Indeed.
new member, anyways? No offense to you. She turns to Preston.
Well, I'm not the mayor. I don't fucking know. I just know that I suppose the more STEM users we have in our little team, the better.
Wouldn't it make more
Could be
sense to make a
considered
second
lyrics.
team with other guys so we can do two
We
jobs
don't
at
have
once?
we don't have other guys. You guys are all we have.
I mean, you could do
That's
like
pretty
a
sad.
3-2 split.
You just have this. You have this guy.
3 people
Dude,
talked. I don't know which one to
that was my
respond
guy.
first. Sorry.
Anyways.
Jumpers, look, I'm sure you guys have plenty of questions. I'm gonna get all of them to go to sleep. Bye bye.
Bruh.
He starts walking out.
Well,
You see Oliver kind of just looks like outside, kind of shakes his head like, I'm gonna have to belittle that motherfucker every time I get a mission.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a group tradition at this point. Welcome to the club. Ken
Oh
sticks
god
out.
damn it.
Ken Ashcorp.
Wait, did
Oh,
you hear
oh.
me bullshitting him for like 30 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanted to see how
no,
long you could hold out.
I'm a real pretty impressive. The guy usually kicks down the door a little bit faster than that.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, you did a good job, Cam.
Very good
Oh,
job, Cam.
Kiss
Cam,
my
who
eyes.
was it?
Chameleon.
Camille. I know I'm not gonna judge.
Like the
Lizard.
animal. Yeah. That's what you can call me.
Okay, so just so make sure I got this right. Ken Ashcorp, Chameleon. Who are you?
I'm Misty.
Misty. Okay, 2 people with not real names. And you?
I mean,
Good
Nicholas
question.
the real name, isn't it?
Lotus.
Lotus. You know what? Since more than half of y'all are using code names, you know what? Fuck it. You can call me Shade.
Nah, it's
Okay.
dorky. Just
No,
call me
that's kinda-
That's
Daniela.
lame.
Really?
Just
yeah.
call me Daniela.
We can just use our
Shade.
normal.
Shade. Really? I
We
don't know.
can
Was
just
that a
use
thing?
our-
Was that a thing before you showed up here, or did you just decide that on the spot?
You're called Oliver. We know your name.
He looks so
Yeah.
done. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good night, Ollie.
Good night.
Oh my god.
Lotus
Well,
turns to everybody
you
else. Yeah. So we're gonna call him Ollie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
alright.
honest.
I mean,
I was gonna. Oh,
Go on.
please. Sorry.
No. I was just going to maybe suggest young blood, but I think that's a little bit too charged.
Hmm.
I
Dude,
mean,
Yeah, a little
just
bit.
call him
little
Oliver.
bit.
how old are the rest of you? Am I the oldest here?
I'm
Dude, just call
25.
him Oliver. I don't see why we need to give him a nickname.
And as you guys go to sleep,
I'll
a
be
few
27.
days go by. An undetermined amount of days because I haven't managed to watch all of the other sessions of the main game to be able to know when exactly does this happen. But it happens enough in the future where
The
maybe you guys even had a couple of missions
future.
here and there, and you figure out that apparently Oliver over here seems to be capable of manipulating his own blood every time he bleeds. So he has 2 ways to kill himself faster. Isn't that great?
He's stealing my
Miss-
thunder.
Misty is gonna like be sneaking iron supplements into this kid's food.
Yeah. As
I am the
you guys
blood person. What
eventually,
the fuck?
Actually, hold on. Yeah,
as
Misty
you
in
guys,
general, you do notice that as she gets more sober and as Oliver keeps fucking hurting himself, she is surprisingly concerned over this fact.
he doesn't really like hurt himself or anything, but whenever he gets hurt in a fight, like all of you do, every time he
Mhm.
bleeds out by any reason, his blood that falls out of him just starts flying and like getting onto the nails, and the nails become projectiles that he controls telepathically.
I mean, if we do missions, Chameleon has a new ability that allows her to fucking take her own blood and like hurt herself to heal other people. So,
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
older, so
yeah, you
Misty
guys
isn't
do
as
like
concerned.
Wow.
1, maybe 2 missions with this guy, and
yeah.
Yeah.
after a few undetermined amount of days, possibly another week or 2, again, I'd have to check. You guys receive 1 last case file.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
Can't believe the
no.
campaign's ending.
No.
Due to the scattered forces of the police all around the archipelago, we have lost the entire South Island of Meat Sea to a gang known as the Eternals. We did capture the first leader, Roberto Carlos, but it seems one Kevin Rudolph took over his spot of a gang named Black Hole Sun. Due to that loud nature, he needs to be made an example to all other criminals. Arrest him under any means necessary. John Preston, Jackson Frost, Jax Frost, and Jacques Frost will accompany you. Bird is when done reading.
Lotus realizes, like, oh, John Preston's going to join us? Oh, John Preston's going to join us. Oh, shit, it's that bad, huh?
You want us to make an example of a guy by fucking arresting
Arresting.
him?
That's
Arresting
kinda
him?
fucked
What
up.
Hold
Every
on.
mission right now has been kind of half sneaky to the point of like kidnap arrest the guy and get out of there as fast as possible. You know, the
Wait,
the
we need
less
to
people
arrest
see you.
Kevin.
Yeah, the less you see people. But now this guy over here, he wants you guys to arrest him publicly.
He needs to be made an
Wait,
example to
they
all of
captured
us.
Roberto? I need Roberto.
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck?
Wait.
Roberto's one of my people. I
Dude,
need him.
that's my guy. That's my fucking guy.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
gonna, yeah.
that is your
Sure it is.
guy.
Nope. He fucked up my other guy. What the
Oh my
fuck?
fucking
Anyway, and that's it for this
Diamond.
episode of Twister Throne. Yay! Everybody say
Diamond,
bye to YouTube
we
because
need to discuss some things.
yeah, do
Oh,
we?
boy.
Oh, we do. I
A
didn't
bit.
expect that. Oh my god!
I have
What
I'm
the
gonna
hell,
say bye
man?
to YouTube. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
You better be
Jesus
gay.
Christ.
Be
You
gay
better
or
be
else.
gay.